And we're live. Hey, how you doing, gentlemen? Today
Yes,
we got a
it
packed
is.
house. We got Lou and his cousin Yondi's here. How you guys doing, man?
What's up, bro?
Chilling.
Over there to my
What's
fucking
good,
left, we
guys?
got fucking main man Oscar and Phil the Pill.
What's going on?
What you guys popping today?
I was impressed by that introduction. That was pretty good, Phil.
What are you popping, Phil?
That's not Phil, though.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I had no pills though. I'm good. Just marijuana.
Dude, so we just finished watching that fight. What you guys think, man?
I was disappointed by that the
I
main
wanted to
event.
see a knockout.
Yeah,
Me
knockout.
too.
If I'm being- It was so weird. Like the middle 3 rounds, it was just awkward. Like Jones wasn't really doing nothing, but he was kicking his ass.
John Jones wanted to finish that.
Look at Joe.
You
Look
could
at
have seen
Joe.
in
He
the
still
second
just
round.
point out on
It
screen.
was all kicks. He was trying to finish him with his kicks, and he got him. He got him tired,
That's my
but
face to Oscar.
When he was like, "Imagine that."
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
I didn't even bring it up. This one bring it up.
You're the one that was imagining it
fail.
though. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, that was a pretty disappointing fight.
I'm asking because I didn't see it, you know.
you didn't
in
miss.
and out.
You didn't miss nothing.
But I did see the highlights, and it looks like he got fucked.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was
just a
ripping
lot.
on him.
It was a kick to the ribs.
It was
Yeah,
an,
it was
He
less
just put in
entertaining
some
than
work.
that, though.
it was
for
an
sure.
intense beatdown, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, dude.
hands
yeah.
down. It's
Yeah,
okay.
for like 2 rounds, he was curling up on the
Yeah.
ground, pretty
Yeah.
much.
What was the thing with the knee to the head? Like, what was all that about?
3 points of contact. Like you can't
Yeah,
knee it
what
down.
does that mean? 3 points.
If you have 3 points of contact to the canvas, you can throw a knee.
So
to the
3
opponent.
limbs.
Huh?
3 limbs. So he had there's 2 feet and 1 hand on the on the floor.
Mhm.
Once you have that hand on the floor, you can't hit him in his face because he can't defend himself.
It's kind of like the rope with wrestling.
What do you mean?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Pro wrestling.
Yeah, WWF, dog.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't watch it.
If,
Explain.
if his
Yeah.
leg is under
You
the
never watched
rope,
WWF?
ever?
Oh, that's right. You're right. You can't. That's right. I remember that.
Pin-
Submit 'em if,
You can't. You
them
can't.
matter.
Any limb outside the canvas. You can't. You can't. You have to let them like go back to center.
Yeah, the pin doesn't count or the submission.
I remember fools like when somebody's near the edge.
They just put their leg up. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
they put the leg
faster.
out. Yeah, like
Because it's
that.
faster than putting their fucking shoulder up or what?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
I remember someone get knocked out. All right, and then we got a pin next to the canvas,
and
and,
it's-
then the manager goes, "Huh."
Yeah.
And then his
It's like, oh.
his arm leans over to the
On his
side.
foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they discount it.
In wrestling, when you
WWE.
pin someone, they just lifted the leg, right?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes they don't have to.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't have to.
They put-
Sometimes it's just on top of them, so you don't have to pin them.
Hey, I
Throwing the
can't
leg up.
believe there's so many people that still watch it too, like Alex.
What?
What do you mean? I watch every WrestleMania every year.
No, they
You
watch.
guys don't?
No, I don't. What?
Nah.
I don't pay for it though.
Yeah, I don't got time.
Nah.
I watch it on YouTube
It's-
2 days
All
later.
of my favorite wrestlers are gone.
I stopped.
They're all
I've
dead.
stopped
Nah,
watching
Ric
it a
Flair's
long
pretty good.
time ago, but I still enjoy watching all those old fights.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Great
Yes.
entertainment.
Sometimes they get lost in like WWE like old videos and
Mhm.
shit.
Highlights.
Yeah, it's just fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
Like really, we used to love
Not
this
Philip
shit.
though. You don't got time.
No, I don't got time. When he's all talking about, what do you mean you don't watch WrestleMania? Like, no, never.
I don't got time.
No, the last time I watched it was you guys when we were like in 11th grade.
Yeah.
And even
Damn,
then, I
11th
was
grade.
like, I'm glad there's other things to do besides wrestling.
Yo, Ortega had a fucking event every year.
Every
Yeah,
year.
bro. Every year that was his thing.
Yeah.
That's his version of the Super Bowl party.
That's
It
true.
was.
Yeah.
It
really
was.
was.
His
It
mom would make food.
Yeah.
That's why I went.
Straight up.
There's
And-
beans and shit.
Yeah. Hey.
Always.
Yeah.
She made the firest rice ever.
Hardcore, man. Then
But it was every
memories.
pay-per-view, no?
Yeah, everyone.
Everyone.
And I would literally just go for the food and wait till it was over so I could beat the shit out of everyone in Smash Brothers.
Oh,
That's all I waited for.
Yo, wait, do you guys have that here? You have
Smash
it here, but you
Brothers?
don't have it connected, huh?
I don't have it hooked up right now, but yeah, I do.
My
Have it.
boy, you.
Oh,
had to make
I
that
was gonna
happen.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy a little tiny
Smash
switch
Bros?
for that.
Yeah, we need to buy an
You can
adapter.
play that?
Okay.
to connect it to here and to your comp,
No, so I could run it into the
the
switch
stream, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna buy a box for that,
Yeah, we gotta play.
like an HDMI converter.
We need a box.
It's a box if you want to play from the system. I think you can play Smash
Anything
Brothers
interface?
on the computer, can't you?
Kinda.
Well, I think that I can get a VGA to or no, RCA. What's the
RCA
the video
composite.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The composite. There must be a composite to HDMI adapter, and if there is, then I can run it in as one of my inputs of the web, like the cameras that we have.
That's dope.
Okay. Because I was listening to you guys' last podcast with Henry.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and you guys started
Over
out.
Henry.
You guys started playing Smash Brothers, but I was driving, so I couldn't watch
Oh,
it.
the one where it was no audio, no video, just the audio.
Yeah, was it?
It might have been.
That's
Yeah.
pretty funny too.
That was funny because I just ran out of audio the whole entire time.
Oh yeah, there's no video
Okay.
for that whole thing, and then we did an actual cast afterwards
Oh, okay,
where I
that's good.
turned the cameras on.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Who won though? Please don't say Felipe.
No, I didn't.
What?
That's right, bitch.
No,
All that shit you were talking, all of a sudden.
I skipped all
you
that.
gotta make them think they won.
Oh, so the next
You gotta
time,
set them up.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
setting me up. You
Yeah.
know,
Just setting
But-
them up.
but
for
for
2.5
the-
weeks he's been setting me up.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
we haven't played you, cocksucker.
yo,
Hey,
hey,
I'm just
but
saying.
Felipe is more like Goro, and I'm Shao Kahn. I'm just saying.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
You mean I got 4 arms? You short? You throw up a lot of green shit or what?
Either way.
Oh, Shao
papa,
Kahn.
Yeah.
I'm Shao Kahn.
Like the action figure size, right?
Hey, by the way, guys, you know the door's locked and shit. So if that DoorDash delivery,
No,
comes-
they gotta call you.
Yeah, they hit him up.
About almost 10 minutes, guys.
Yeah, so you gotta keep your phone in front of you.
I like how Jerry was like, "Hey," he wanted to ask how long till it's here, but he
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, did you know?"
No,
door's locked.
Yeah, right?
no, because he knew that Oscar
Right,
was
yeah.
dealing with it, so he's like,
Oh,
"Yo,
you
make
know
sure
what?
you don't fuck up."
Hey, I'm spitting facts before I forget. You know
Spitting
what I'm saying?
facts.
I respect
Talk that shit, bro.
And I would be scared because I mean Oscar.
Well,
He
look-
literally-
look at him.
Okay,
What's up?
You literally instead of just calling him, you're like, "Let me get DoorDash, pay the delivery prices, but let me pay another fee for
A
that
fee on
type
top of
delivery."
that.
He paid.
double the delivery
I know.
fee.
Yeah. He paid the fee.
You double feed.
Yeah.
You a
Almost
double
probably.
fee fool,
What's the
dog.
place called?
Double or nothing, and he doubled it.
Yeah.
You've never had double or nothing, bro?
Nah, never.
Double or
He was
nothing
like, "We're
is
getting
bomb.
double or
Ooh,
nothing.
yeah,
Might as well pay
yeah.
double the delivery fee."
Hey, did you ask for extra for well made?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, cook.
Well
God
done,
damn.
papa.
Hey, wait,
You
hold
know-
on,
you
hold
know
on,
what's up.
hold on, Oscar. How did you ask him?
It says add special instructions after each order.
No, but what did you
Oh,
type?
he didn't.
Yeah,
call
he
you
didn't-
the
whatever
place.
he types is-
Sometimes they don't listen to you. Be like, "Yo, bring me some extra napkins." They
Alright,
never do.
okay.
And they don't know how to
You
read
gotta
it in
fuck with
English
you.
or some shit, and then you're fucked.
Yeah,
I put in please
It
cook
comes
well.
with onions or something.
please, like they don't give a fuck.
He put,
bro.
"Please cook well."
Please cook well.
That was his version of
It's-
what.
Please
it's-
cook well
Yeah,
done.
that's not gonna.
Oh
happen.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, right. I should have done that. That's too high.
Please cook well.
Please,
That's what
no,
he
he
put.
put.
No, what'd you really put?
Put-
I put
Can-
please cook well.
That's what you put?
I went over this with you when he was
Please-
playing.
That, wait, hold on.
What?
Please cook well. Could just be like, make sure you guys do it right. Thanks.
Yeah.
I know.
They're gonna spit in our pizza, bro.
He put please have cooked well done.
His answer?
Right?
Yeah, I know.
So
Yeah, I know.
let me
What was it?
I messed up.
Please
I said
have-
cook. It just says please cook well.
let me go over this.
Yeah, I know.
We put you in charge of ordering pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Hey,
That was our first mistake, straight up.
hey, we fucked up." And you were like, "I don't think they deliver, so let me get DoorDash to pick up our delivery, even though we're ordering delivery from them for another delivery guy to come pick up the delivery we just ordered, but they don't deliver."
Because you know what? Okay, fuck you guys. All right. All right.
What you mean?
You guys didn't know what
Hey,
you wanted.
Fuck me, no, fuck you, motherfucker.
All right. You guys didn't know
Tell
what you
them.
wanted, so I tried to like guess what the fuck you guys wanted.
What does
You
that
guys-
have to do with the delivery of DoorDash?
Because if I would have called, I would have been like, someone would have been on waiting for me.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what do you guys want? What do you want?
You gotta take initiative, papa.
I did it. That's
You
what
gotta
I
be a
got. That's what I
leader.
got. That's one
Good,
DoorDash.
Oscar.
I don't like when you take initiative.
Well,
So
10 minutes,
scary,
10,
man.
10
It's
minutes,
like-
bro. 10 minutes, bro. All right, 10 minutes. It's just other way 10 minutes.
He said 10
That's pretty
minutes.
fast, though.
He said drop it.
Was it?
Yo,
it's kinda
hey,
fast.
hey, shout out to Franco though, because he went for Smith, and I told him, "You stupid bitch."
You know what's hilarious about this, dude? I bet you I wonder if you ended up paying way more because the pickup price versus the
Yeah.
delivery price is way different.
Is it?
Very different.
No, he did though, but
So they probably just pocket the difference and charge you the regular delivery price anyway.
hey,
And
Jerry.
paid the
Plus, he added a third party to it, and
That's
they
what I'm
charged him
saying.
the fee. So it's
Well-
already a fee for
Yo,
delivery.
Oscar, what the fuck?
Tell you what, though, I'll be pretty
Yo, put
surprised if
that-
it comes. and
Oh,
it's
shit.
Put that
No,
Joe
hey.
Rogan face back on.
Right?
Fucking dick. Hey,
was perfect.
hey, I didn't know about this.
I
Hey,
can't
no,
believe.
fuck.
You didn't know about
No,
calling them?
No. I usually.
It's a smartphone.
Wait,
You're making iPhones look bad.
There's a service fee on
Stay
it,
on iPhone, bro.
and I
We
didn't
don't
realize
need you
that.
Yeah.
No,
We
I
changed you.
usually get free delivery for like for like 6 months
For what? From what?
what?
from DoorDash because I messed up
The
on my
month is
order.
over.
No. Well,
How bad
for
did
6
they mess
months.
up on your order?
Said it
What?
for 6 months?
Did somebody
what?
like
Yeah,
bust a
what do you
nut in
mean?
your sandwich?
Yeah, they give me credit. They give me credit like.
no.
6 months worth of
Hold,
credit? Though?
hold on.
He ordered
yeah.
Carl's Jr.
Free delivery.
He
Okay.
ordered Carl's Jr. They
How
bought
much
Chinese
jizz was
food.
in it?
Okay,
What's the
first
jizz
I
to
forgot
credit
my
ratio?
first off, okay, first they
We
offered
need
me
answers.
3
Hey,
months,
hold, you can't talk over each other.
That's a lot. Of
and
jizz.
then there was a promo code for free delivery for a certain amount, and then they messed up my order, and then they gave me 3 extra months of free delivery.
So on top of your free months, they added more.
3 months.
Yeah.
How,
What was the limit?
Wait, what was the mess up?
yeah. What was the mess up?
I was ordering in San Diego, and it was like 3 a.m.
First fuck up.
Already?
Go
Sets
ahead.
the mood.
Go ahead.
Okay, hold on.
What places are open 24/7?
Yeah.
Exactly. I was ordering from McDonald's. Apparently, they had a McDonald's. I was like, okay, 24-hour McDonald's. Sure. Okay, I'm down.
They brought him Carl's Jr.
Nah, like,
They brought him Burger King.
like the
They brought him a Whopper.
the DoorDash called me 20 minutes later. Like I was always leaving the place. I was leaving the place already. So I was on the freeway. I was like, hey man, cancel the order, and they didn't charge me. So I had to call them. They're really sad. You know about this. Okay,
Yeah,
well, you
really
guys- you guys-
sad.
Hey,
They weren't.
hey,
Better give a
wait,
fuck.
who was really sad?
The
The
McDonald,
the DoorDash
DoorDash.
operator.
Why? Because he had already bought it?
yeah,
I already
and,
bought
and
it.
they canceled it. Oh,
So
I'm so
does
sorry.
that
You
mean-
do that shit? Can you?
Yeah, because he
Ah,
was
but what
already
happened?
leaving the
No,
spot.
Continue though.
Go ahead.
They
go
fuck,
ahead.
Oh, he did.
look, watch. I ordered it, and then
Hey,
it didn't
there's
arrive
nothing
in time.
he can't do.
They give me some credit. I got a few months. Free
Credit
of
how
it.
though? What did you say?
I just said, hey, they didn't.
They didn't come in
call me.
time.
They didn't come in time. They didn't tell me.
Complained about the guy.
Yeah, I complained
Yeah.
about the guy
I already
But
left
you're the reason. Oh wait, why though?
because
So-
he left.
because I was there for a lot of time. But then,
Oh.
10-15 minutes passed until the time they were
10,
supposed to come.
15. Oh, okay.
I was like,
Yeah,
you
right.
But they
did
gave
it.
you the limit.
So
Yeah.
he was late.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
hella
late.
late.
But he didn't even pick up the order
What?
Well, what happened to the order?
Really?
So
Yeah.
why was he upset?
because apparently I don't know. Apparently he accepted the job, but didn't pick up the order because there was no 24-hour McDonald's.
Did you?
That's hilarious.
What? That was an idiot.
He accepted it, but there wasn't no.
It wasn't his fault. It was
Yeah.
McDonald's fault.
Yeah, basically, or the
So,
assistant's
so
fault.
who'd you talk to?
But
The
why
driver?
Did he say that?
The operator.
Oh shit.
Okay, that makes sense now. So
Right?
they gave you 3 months credit.
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
We apologize. For me, food. I ordered food.
That's legit though.
Hey, I ordered.
hilarious.
Months?
Hey guys, I ordered McDonald's at work because I had no breakfast. Like, yo, I'm fucking hungry, so I'm ordering McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
But then like some work came in, so I had to do my shit. And then they called me, and I went outside after the fact. There was like 8 minutes that they were waiting. That motherfucker left. And I was like, fuck. So I hit him up like, yo, my order came. They're like, through investigation, he was there waiting for 8 minutes, and we can't reimburse you.
Oh, that sucks.
So that motherfucker left with my breakfast and ate it.
Damn.
so
yeah,
what?
they keep the food.
They couldn't reimburse you.
Nah, because they had legitimate reason to, like, yo, he was
They
waiting out
couldn't,
there for 8
bring it back
minutes.
to you?
Nah,
So you just lose it overall.
they didn't give me his number, or that
So
person's
you
number.
just lose it overall though?
Wow.
Damn.
So who? Wait. So what?
Uber Eats, fuck
Uber
you,
Eats.
Uber Eats.
Well, I like Uber Eats.
Dude.
Well, don't use it anymore.
We used Uber Eats yesterday.
Well, we should have boycotted
Why?
okay.
That dude was cool.
It's coming
but
soon.
the company, not the drivers. That fool ate my food,
That's
fool.
the
You're
problem
welcome,
with-
you
that's the
bitch.
problem with all these
Whoever
new-
you are.
You bitch you.
all these new food services. There's like so much gray area for just bullshit.
Exactly.
Like who?
Well,
who-
I mean,
who
that's why
enforces that,
like
you know?
Uber Eats, they have
Oh,
like a
shoot.
bag to put your food in because a lot of people.
They had their own bag.
I'll be right back.
Mhm.
Yeah, they have a bag
Yeah, they-
specifically
on
to
top
put the
of your
food
bag.
in. So the person who made the food, they put it in the bag and sealed
Who
it up.
does that? Postmates does that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Postmates.
Nobody else.
Or Uber. I guess
Uber Eats don't do
does.
that.
No,
No.
that's Postmates. Shout out to Postmates. They're doing it right. Because I've heard a lot of stand-up comedians, and they all work for like Uber and Uber Eats and shit. They're always like, yeah, we always take some fries. He's like, why wouldn't you?
For sure.
Oh, like driving in your crib?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's disgusting though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's
Uber Eats?
expected. I mean, of course people
Yeah.
are gonna
I'm
do
definitely
that.
gonna
You know
switch.
what? I would
Kidding me?
order an extra fry, and I put in the notes, "Hey, that second one is for you."
Shut up.
Yeah, because I know they're
I-
gonna eat some. So hey, have a fry on me, dog.
I do that for Uber.
Why don't you count it? I got OCD. I want 31 exact.
Cause I ain't gonna count 31
Who the
fries,
fuck
bro.
is gonna count? Yeah,
I ain't
What
gonna
the
I ain't
extra?
gonna do that. I gotta do that.
to count fries.
I ain't
Oh,
gonna do that.
to set up the Uber driver.
Why would I
and
pay
then sue
extra?
the company.
No, you want to
You
sue the
wouldn't.
company, not the driver, though.
This
He's
is
just
why-
gonna get fired.
This is why they didn't let Nicaraguans in
Yeah.
during the
And they're gonna
riots.
give you 3 months worth of
Look at
free
this.
shit. I wonder how much
got
Oscar
it.
bitched for that.
Yes, exactly. That's,
That's what I
want to
know. Yeah,
He must have
That's
made
what
a
I wanna
fucking-
know.
Fuck that.
I was in one-
Fuck that. I said.
yeah, like how mad was he
I'll talk to your
To get-
fucking manager.
to get 3 months?
Yeah.
Just do this.
That's so funny. He
You
was
gotta
like,
turn the lock.
I don't know how to get out. I'm locked
Stay
in.
there. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
It's all dark tinted too.
Hold on.
Can you hear me? Stay.
He was like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna eat your food.
Hey,
How
he's
many
trapped.
people
I'm getting the
you
fuck
want
out of
me to
here.
A la Louis story. Basically.
That's all right.
Fuck all that. Where you going, cuz? Oh, handle your business.
Anyways, Louis.
Yo, the fight though.
Yeah.
You're not using it? Yeah, move it out the way. Move it out the way, though. Put it on up by the door. Yeah. Somewhere over there.
How is it that Oscar orders from a McDonald's that says 24 that isn't 24? How does he have that kind
Yeah.
of luck?
Yo, it would have said closed though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Felipe's asking what kind of luck he has.
How does he have that kind of luck?
That would only happen to him, though.
Right?
That would only happen to Oscar. That's the shit that.
How the fuck?
like when you were listening, you're like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get why it happened to you.
Like if you told me, I'd be like, damn,
that's crazy.
strange.
You know what I mean?
To you?
to Oscar.
You know? Anybody else?
Yeah,
but to Oscar, I'm like,
oh, makes sense.
where's the bad part? And
What did you do wrong? We're all like banging on him. What he did
yeah,
wrong?
always.
That's just fucking hilarious.
It wasn't his fault this time.
That's just funny.
Simple as that.
I don't believe it.
She was on for a few minutes, bro.
He did something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She was like,
I was
"What
looking
the
at
fuck,
the,
bro?"
at the receipt.
She said she was gonna give him a 1-star review.
Ray, really?
Never delivered to this
Dude,
guy.
when I did Uber, man,
Yeah.
that fucking thing sucked, bro.
Really?
Why?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was cool because you could get like money instantly, but dude, people were assholes. Like,
Yeah.
some people would give you bad reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking terrible, dude.
And you never know why.
And if you don't have a perfect rating, yeah, good luck getting a fucking job.
Oh,
they
like
completely
another-
rank you. Yeah, they completely rank you.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to though.
Anything below 4.5, automatically, like
I always give him.
you're gonna get all the crap.
Yeah, I always give him fives.
drives.
Yeah.
I always give him fives.
There's a lot of cunts out there, though.
No, there's so many, dude. I,
I
did
haven't-
hundreds
I haven't
and
found one
hundreds of
yet.
Drives, and I did.
Look,
I
like-
only got a few reviews.
I always get Ubers here, right?
Those are
And I'm
nice.
usually gonna pick up like beer, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, can we stop by here? Do you want anything? Do you need
Yeah.
anything? Sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say no. But just the offer, just like nah,
That
you
helps.
take your time. It's all
Yeah.
good, honey.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
every time.
I
every
give her
time.
a 6.
6
She was
inches?
beautiful.
Because your height?
She was.
Snap.
You know what I mean? He's
For the-
funny.
Over there.
He's not funny.
For those of you who don't know, he's a short man.
You know, that's
Yeah, I'm 6 feet tall on a good day.
the only thing that worries me about this is there's no
Been a lot
stopping
of
it.
bad
Like, that's
days.
the way we're going. Like
No
everything's
stopping
gonna-
what?
Like that whole review system.
The music? Oh, dude, that
Like-
episode of Black Mirror is coming to life.
Which
slowly.
one?
Talk about
That fucking show
Which one?
trips me out,
It's
man.
like season 3,
Me
episode
too.
1, right?
it.
It's the one where they have the social media rankings. Like you could review everything and you could rate people.
Is that the one where they're on a bicycle?
It's like where they're all like around and they could all see like their digital virtual selves.
housewives.
Housewives.
They look like housewives type
It's
shit.
like a future, like a
Shit.
holographic Facebook.
Yeah, and you could rank everybody.
I don't think I
You're
seen
talking
that.
about that China shit, right?
Hey, so we take a quick break or what?
Yeah. Let's munch down real quick.
come back,
Talk
yeah.
about that.
What? Don't
Holographic
people want to see us
future.
eat?
No, they don't.
They don't want to see you eat.
There's
bro.
there's
Hell no,
there's
not you.
YouTubers
I gotta
that
be honest.
they make
don't want
money.
to see half of the cast.
Do
here.
they want
I'm-
to see this food? No.
Nobody.
I don't even think his girl does. Snap.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't a.
we're back. And Phil, if you ever fucking cross me like that again one more fucking time, bro, I'll fucking slap you.
There you go.
That's
That's
so-
director's cut.
Fucking,
That's so mean.
we got a new mood up in the
Dude,
house.
dude, holy shit.
Sad.
Let's see how
Dude.
this works
I had to
out.
take a piss right now so bad, and when I took a piss, man, dude, it was bad.
Why?
Like, dude, it smelled awful. It smelled really bad.
Yo, the fucking bathroom stinks.
Oh, shit. Wow, that was a weaponized fucking fart, bro.
Yeah, I was holding my breath because like my hands were dirty, and I always wash my hands before I take
As
a
you
piss.
should,
'Cause
as you
my
should.
dick is clean, my hands are not.
As you should.
Right? And I was like holding my breath like really bad, like washing them off, and I was like, fuck it, I'll get my pants wet and everything. And I had to take a breath, but I was like right above, so like I lifted up and like pinched my nose while I was taking a piss, so it might have gone everywhere.
Wait, do it again.
What?
That was like a ballet move. You
Oh yeah,
lifted up and you went down.
yeah. I lifted up.
Put your right foot out. You put your left
Yeah.
foot in.
That was
Yeah.
all Jerry, by the way. He destroyed the bathroom.
It was aggressive, to say the least.
Congratulations.
Yeah, but I had to take a fat piss. I was holding it for quite a while.
Well done. Well done. Well
Yeah.
done. Si,
Well,
senor.
That's one way to fucking get a fucking podcast topic started.
Said it. You
Yeah.
disgusting.
How about you got?
Ass.
How about the time where there's, you know, I didn't hear of Bobby shit story.
I don't think you want to.
It wasn't that funny.
No,
His whole life is shit. Leave him alone.
Damn.
Snap.
But then that brought up. That led to like Luis's shit
Hey,
story.
catch me in the chat.
Oh, that. How you just gonna bring my shit up like that?
What's
Wait.
Because, bro, that's where the sound clips
You
from.
only don't know the story.
What story?
Oh, you don't know?
You want to play it? We can start it off like that.
Yo, these you're not missing out on much, bro.
Yeah. Hey, some shit happened, bro.
Some shit happened.
Some shit happened. Yes,
Hey,
you over it, Louis? You're all you're
I don't even care
ecstatic.
anymore.
This fool called me at 1 o'clock in the morning.
I wasn't ecstatic. I was
Yeah,
just
you
like,
were ecstatic,
you wouldn't
bro.
believe what
Yeah,
happened
bro,
to me.
exactly. You're like, I got some news for you, bro.
Yo,
I got
yo,
some news.
hey, play it
for
for
you.
him if you have it.
Took a minute. Clean myself. Took a minute.
That's
What?
it.
What is
That's
that?
it.
What did it say?
Took a minute.
No. Easy.
Whoa, hold on.
Talk to me.
What the hell did he say?
Yeah.
Oh, you.
I don't hear.
Myself. Took a minute.
Oh, I cleaned myself. It's amazing.
No, I cleaned myself up. Took a major do.
Oh, shit, bro.
That
That's
was
not
close,
me.
That was close.
That's Dewey. That's Dewey. That's
You
drunk
stupid
Louis.
bitch. Look, you couldn't answer, so I gotta make this quick. Here's how. I didn't want to forget. Just I was at a bar, right? I was with two homies. So then they gave me some like smokes. I was smoking with them. I was drinking with them. We were having a good time, right? So I'm gonna call you back if this shit like just beats me out of it. Listen, the main thing of it is what I want to say on the podcast for fucking Jersey bitch ass and answer, Oscar's bitch ass and answer. So fuck, I put it on your fucking voicemail because I know
like
you're gonna say it and remember this. So I was at a bar, right? And all of a sudden, just
Why
I
were
had
you
this
whispering?
shit.
I don't know.
Like,
Yeah, where you were calling from?
I don't know.
lunch, I had some wild
Probably from the bathroom.
You were calling me from the bathroom?
I don't know. I blacked out.
So what happened? You needed to take a shit.
Wait, were you shitting while this was happening?
I don't think so.
Yeah, right. Check this
No,
out.
because I was panicking too much.
Was this post shit?
For sure.
That's Louis' drunk talk. That's how he likes to sweet talk.
Yeah,
to
that's
you
not
on
me.
the phone.
That's not me.
I can
That's
confirm.
Dewey, fool. That's drunk Louis.
Do
Dewey?
That's Dewey. With
fucking
different people.
voicemail 'cause I know you're gonna say it and remember this. So I was at a bar, right?
Again.
And all of a sudden, just I had this shit almost in my gut. But for lunch, I had some wild shit. I had
Let it play. Let it play.
Jack in the Box. I don't like Jack in the Box. Some wild shit. I had some Jack in the Box. I don't like Jack in the Box. But this Hanya was about to leave. She's not gonna go. Like she's gonna go to a different job. So I was like, all right, wherever you want. And that bitch chose Jack in the Box.
How long is
Jack in the Box.
How long is this right now? Wait, what,
It's just like a minute or something, huh?
Yeah. So who was this chick that was leaving?
Oh, one of the.
And how, on a scale of 1 to 10, white trash.
Damn. I'm not gonna answer that.
Who chooses Jack in the Box? It's my last day at work. Let's all go get Jack in the Box.
Oh, damn. I'm dead. No, I'm not gonna answer that. Nah, just keep it playing. Just keep it playing.
I was just wondering.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say it was a 7.
You say that?
Solid 7, bro.
Just keep it playing. Just keep it playing.
Jack in the Box. That shit gives you the shit. Anyways, that's not.
Am I talking about the day before?
No, you're talking about earlier in the day.
Oh shit, that's right.
She
I
was
remember
leaving
now.
work.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Anyways, that's not the point.
That's not the
So,
point.
we're having a good time, blah, 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 blah. And then you go to the shit, right? And we're playing darts. And I was trying to win. You know how I'm competitive about her. And it was to the point where I had to hold it in, like...
I ramble on a lot.
Because I need to go. I need to go, right? So when I go to the fucking bar, bathroom, I put on my pants and I sit down. I see shit in my fucking underwear.
Oh, fuck, that's fucked up.
Oh, that is.
So you pulled down your pants. Shit was already in your underwear, like a lot.
I don't remember. I blacked out. This
you
is somebody
playing
else.
darts?
Oh yeah,
With Ureli for her birthday.
yeah.
In my fucking underwear. What the fuck do you think I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Take out my fucking underpants, put that shit in the trash and shit, right? Clean myself up. Took a minute. It was like took
That was
a
difficult.
minute. It was like took a minute. It was like, what the fuck is that? I'm over here going commando. Fucking asking for my tab and shit. I was literally contemplating like, yo, alright,
And get the
I'm gonna
fuck
come
out.
over. I'm gonna get the fuck out. And I'm like, damn, I left my sweater. That's my favorite sweater. So like, fuck. I'm gonna leave it though. I'm gonna leave it, right?
Fuck
so I
it.
go to the fucking
I'm just trying to
bar,
leave now.
and then I'm like, yo, I need to get my tabs. You know, my tab is I'm out, right?
I forgot what's
And then
still.
he really comes next to me like, yo,
I don't
my
know,
birthday, you gotta buy me a beer. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, cause fuck that shit. Cause I'm like contemplating, yo, I need to get the fuck out. Fuck it, I'm gonna come Uber and just bounce. Fuck it, I'm just go ghost and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, my debit card is still on tab. So I was like, fuck, I go to the tab and shit, blah blah. And some old person is just talking to me. I'm like, yeah, whatever, blah blah. So I'm like trying to get my tab. She's doing her thing, and then she comes by next to me. She's like, hey, where have you been? I was like, I was trying to sneak out and shit.
Yeah, you got caught.
Yeah, I got caught.
As you get ready
That's
to
what
leave.
he's talking about. He's talking about
That's
someone
what
else.
that's what Dewey's talking about.
That's what Dewey's
Dewey's
talking
about.
Okay, well, let's see what else he has to say.
Next to me. I'm like, I'm gonna buy you a beer. And then some old vatos try to start talking to me. I'm like, all right, start talking to them.
Hey, wait, what kind of
Like an old fool.
Like, what's an old fool? Like,
yeah, like
Gray
a drunk?
hair, not a lot of hair.
Okay.
like a
Old
Mexican
enough-
fool?
No, like some white dude.
Oh, just old person in general?
Just an old person in general.
Oh,
I don't know. He just started talking and some shit.
I thought it was like an old essay.
That's
No,
what
no,
I
no,
pictured.
no,
I
no.
pictured a creep.
Like a white dude. No, we're at I'll tell you later where we're at. That's not.
I'm like, all right, start talking to them. Like, hey, it's her birthday. Buy her a beer. That way, like, they buy her the beer, and then I'm
I bounced.
like out free, right? Takes
Okay.
around and shit.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, someone like, yo, this fucking bathroom stinks.
Started panicking, bro.
Okay.
I started panicking.
Someone
somebody-
literally yelled it.
Yes.
Somebody walked
It
in
was-
there and goes, "Yo, this bathroom stinks."
Yeah. Well,
Where were you when this happened?
because
outside.
the bar is right next to the bathroom, and there's like a little hallway in between the bathrooms. So once you get out the hallway, you turn like 3 feet to your left. That's the bar where you order your
So
beers.
you just
So
heard-
I'm right there on the corner, and like I'm trying to get that shit out. Like I'm trying, hey, buy her a beer, fool, blah blah blah. I was like, all right, I'm gonna leave, and then I just hear like, yo, hey, this bathroom stinks. And then someone else walks over.
It's all
and they're like,
muffled
oh,
in
what
the
do you mean? I was
distance.
like, oh, it does stink and shit. I'm hearing the conversation, and I'm like panicking, and cause I'm fucked up, bro. I'm on everything. Like it's just watch. He'll tell you.
And I'm like clenching my butt.
What?
And shit. There's no smell come out of it because I don't know how much.
Paranoid.
Okay, wait. Let me break it down.
I don't
Let me
know.
break this
I
down.
don't
Let
know.
me break this
I
down.
don't know that one. I don't know that one.
I know.
don't know that one.
I remember specifically when you mentioned this.
Okay.
Because this came up.
Okay.
And then you were like, you were clenched your butt in reaction to what he said because you thought
So basically this.
he was smelling. Yeah, exactly. He was smelling that.
It smells
coming-
like- it
it
smells
was
like-
coming from you. Exactly.
Because I don't know if there's like shit on my pants.
Wait. Did you think that he was like a hound dog and he was like, I'm going to
No.
follow the trail
No,
back
no,
to the
what-
asshole that laid
I'm
this?
pretty sure what he meant was that
He's gonna sniff
there
you
might have
out,
been
bro.
trails still. There might have been trails still with him.
Like, oh, like a trail of shit like leading back to you, the culprit.
Back to him.
The culprit.
Back
do
to
it.
that guy.
Okay. This guy's wild.
and shit. Make sure no smell come out of it because I don't know how much damage I done. Feel me? I'm paranoid. Don't judge me.
Don't judge
So
me.
then after that,
Don't judge him.
like after that, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go back. I'm a commando the whole time, but my pants is sagging off my ass when I have my regular underwear on. So now I'm picking up my pants more than often and shit. So I'm fucking like paranoid that these niggas can smell what the fuck I just done and shit, right? So I ain't even tripping, blah blah blah. So we keep sipping, blah blah blah. And out of nowhere, I go outside, smoke a cigarette and shit. Hey, you know what? To be continued. But I'm glad I told you. Yo, call me back as soon as you hear this. As soon as you hear this, call me back.
And I did. I called you and you didn't fucking answer.
Right?
Hey,
Dude,
hey,
you
he was
called
on a
me-
different
you
level.
called me so late.
He was on a different level, bro.
Dude, I was
That guy's crazy.
I was literally on the toilet taking a shit, listening to this, laughing my ass off.
Yo.
The part that gets me the most is how paranoid you were.
Right?
Because
You
I
were
was that
afraid
fucked
of-
up. You know how when I get fucked up, I'm like paranoid. Like I'm a paranoid person.
You
type
were
shit.
clenching your cheeks so tight.
That's what he said, but he just meant like as in like as he was like cleaning himself, he might have left some trails on the pants that he has on.
Oh, some like Scooby.
Because I was going commando, fool.
Okay.
Third person.
You know
So
what I
you're
mean?
referring to yourself in the third person now, bro?
Oh, because that's someone else.
Mm.
That ain't me.
That ain't definitely. Allegedly. That was allegedly.
You got a
Allegedly.
name for your alter ego?
Oh, that's not my alter ego. I don't even know that person. He'll tell you.
That was Dewey.
He'll
Who?
tell you.
It's Dewey.
That's Dewey.
He'll tell you.
Dewey.
Dewey. It's Dewey.
Oh,
You are-
man.
you are-
There you go.
He'll tell you.
Yeah.
You'll know when you see him.
I
I'm
know.
like, all right, start talking to him like, hey, it's her birthday. Buy her a beer.
Yeah.
You
I
pawned
try- I-
off your beer on
Yeah,
another guy.
yeah, exactly. Because I was already closing my tab, so I'm like, I'm already out. I'm about to leave this way because my sweater was on that side, so I'm like, I'm just gonna bounce here. And then she came up. I was like, oh, that's like movie shit, bro. I swear to God, this shit is movie shit. Like it's like, oh, I'm leaving. She's like, hey, where you been? I was like, oh shit.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah. And then this fool just started talking like, hey, buy her a beer. It's her birthday, fool. What are you doing? And he just started. I don't know if he did. I don't remember.
How did you leave? Like, what happened?
Someone took me home.
Wait, what? You didn't even go.
I went
go
home
in
with one
Uber?
of the. I went home with one of the hyenas and shit, and then I think we stopped by somewhere too.
Did you get
To get more
drinks?
Jack in the Box?
I think so.
Huh?
I don't know, but I was like,
you got more
I
Jack
was
in
like,
the box.
I lowered down the window and
How
everything.
many more tackles did
I
you
was just
cram
like,
in there?
you know, not trying to move and shit. It's horrible. Take me out, bitch. Take me out.
Do you think you smelled like shit?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Did you stay in
For
her
sure.
car with shit?
If I had some, yes.
Did you stain your pants?
Wait, you
I don't
wear
know.
Boxers?
How do
I don't think so.
You don't wash your own clothes?
Yeah, I did wash my clothes.
You didn't.
Oh no. Oh yeah. I did that like the next day, and I
You
was
kept your
like,
Boxers on?
no, I threw them away.
yeah, when you shit your pants, bro, you don't.
What are you talking about?
Did you hear
Underwear
how-
is the
You
first
threw
one
it
to
with
go.
you threw it with the trash bin, or what? Did you
I-
flush
I-
them down the toilet?
No, I threw it in the trash, and then when
You tore the pieces and then you flush it down.
when I got up, right, I was like, I was doing my thing with like,
Like
Like,
like
I-
what?
He shimmied it.
I fucking took them off like my pants, like all strategically, make sure I didn't get some on my socks or my pants and my shoes. So I did all strategically,
Wait,
and then I got up to
to get
throw them
your
away.
boxers off?
Yeah, because
You
I was
had
still
to take
sitting
off your
down.
pants and shoes, though, right?
Exactly.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I did it over. I would have for
Two
sure
letter
got some on
status?
there.
I was trying to figure
Yeah,
that shit
fool,
out.
straight up. 2 letter status. It's a walk off.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is he? Every day.
Yeah, you know the runaway scene. Runaway scene. Anyways, so I get up to throw them away and shit, and then I look back and I was like, "Fuck!" There's like a smudge, and then I look over. I was like, "There's a smudge on me." So then I
Oh, you
fucking-
got some shit on your leg.
Yeah, so I cleaned
Nasty,
everything,
bro.
fool. I literally was cleaning everything.
There you go.
The one at the bottom.
That was him.
That was him on the toilet. Look at
Nah,
this
if
guy.
anything, Hansel did it. So.
Who has ads? It's 2019.
Allegedly, that happened though.
That's Louis. Yeah, that's perfect Louis right there. He's probably doing that dance too.
Billy Zane.
That was horrible, bro.
Wow, this is 17 years
Yo,
ago.
This movie is
Wow, you're
way better than
right.
the second
Dang,
one. Holy
this
shit.
is like making me feel so old right
You
now.
are old,
Why?
bro.
So old.
Why?
Part 1 is better than Part 2.
It is.
I never saw part 2, but you
Part,
know.
nah,
Good
part 2.
thing.
RRP.
He shrugs.
So confident.
So,
You didn't know who he was. That's why.
I know. How funny is that though? Everybody's like, "Oh my god, is this?" You don't care. Why does he do that?
I have not seen this in a long time.
Yo, this
Long
is
ass
one of my
time.
favorite comedies of all time.
Yeah.
Look at his face. Hansel's face. He's like not impressed, but every time it goes to him and his team. Look,
Every
yeah,
time?
Yeah, he's like. They really do nothing.
Oh, it's cool.
His shirt's 2 patterns.
This is so.
Are you worried about Hansel? Not as much as I'm worried about Gretel.
I wonder if they chose the name just for that joke.
I know, right? Evian.
That was the dumbest shit ever.
Is that breakdancing?
Like, is in a boxing match?
You guys remember that scene where she bangs like everyone in the fucking room?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just a.
Like,
The
You know, the little
orgy.
Eskimo guy or
Last night was
something.
mad.
You see like 2 midgets and shit.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Derek. God? No, you idiot. It's me.
It is a center for ants.
That one's funny. You should put that scene up.
Where he smashes that little fucking bottle.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is
man.
this?
At least has to be 3 times bigger than this.
I could literally quote this movie as much as I could quote Talladega Nights.
That's how you were in the restroom?
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Nah, it was more like the
That's how
other.
you pulled it
Actually,
out?
So pull it out.
Taking out your
actually, it is more like Hansel though,
Yeah?
because the other one he didn't succeed, and I succeeded. I succeeded.
So you're a Hansel.
I'm Hansel.
You're a Hansel.
But you also got a little bit of this.
The shock, yes, but not the end result. Do you even remember this, Phil?
No. Yeah, I remember right here when he pulls. Of course, when he pulls it up and he doesn't do
Because
it.
you saw the
He
thumbnail.
he gives himself a huge wedge, you stupid idiot.
You just ruined it for everybody. Thanks.
Spoiler
Thanks a lot.
alert.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Nice
Oh,
one.
Thanks a
I'm
lot.
sorry.
Thanks a lot.
Here
I
you
didn't
go.
know that.
It was.
I didn't know that either.
up.
You could have played along. You know.
Got him. He's got both hands in.
He already knows he fucked up.
Yeah. Look at him.
It's a walk off.
That was Lou.
Disqualified.
That was Lou asking for his card.
No.
Oh,
So that
another
was
one,
not.
No, we can't go down that path today.
Yeah, that's
So
hilarious.
So
Come back.
that was a reenactment of what Louis was doing in the bathroom, taking off
He
his
had a walk
underwear.
off.
I had a
But
walk
with-
off.
But with
His
shit.
walk off himself.
I had a walk off.
and then
you
he got
walked yourself off the field.
caught in the stool,
You're
with the
welcome.
bar stool, and then you got called out. You got afraid, and you woke up commando out of the bar.
Thank you for that review. It was all wrong. Don't you ever do another review ever again.
And I'm like clenching my butt for my teeth and shit.
Yo. Yo. That's a wild motherfucker right there, bro. That's a wild
It just cracks me up that you thought that they could you were so paranoid that they were gonna smell your ass from the bathroom.
No,
It's a
that's
valid
what he meant,
That's a fucking
though.
valid goddamn concern, though.
Yeah, but I think he had trails of it. I think
'cause
that's
if-
what he meant.
Can you imagine being so
For sure.
drunk that you're not even sure? Like you walk out and you're like, "Damn, what if I got poop in my leg?"
Okay.
Exactly.
Dripped all on
All
the
right.
side.
All right.
Clean myself.
Was it solid or
Maybe.
liquid, bro?
Nah, it wasn't
Was
solid
it
at all.
clunky?
It wasn't solid at all.
It was just straight
Oof.
diarrhea.
Kinda.
Oh, nasty.
Fucking
Yeah.
water
Like
and
chili?
shit. This is disgusting.
I don't remember what I had that made it happen, but that was like it was wild. It
The
was one
Jack
for
in
the
the
books.
Box.
Was it like
I'll
ground
remember
chili?
that forever.
It was the
He'll
Jack-
remember that forever.
It was the Jack in the Box. He says it right at the beginning.
I don't remember what I had though.
Hey, you guys have
What
shit-
he had though.
Hey, you
Jack in
guys
the
have
He never said what he had though.
you guys
Oh,
have
man.
shit stories, right?
Yeah,
Right? Everybody has a shit story,
Of
right?
course.
of course.
Oh, the what story?
A shit story. Look at Yondies. He'd be like,
He only shed his pants at least once.
Come on,
for
at
sure
least
he did.
everybody has.
Exactly.
Right.
Right. Fucking Oscar does it like 7 times a year,
3 times a year.
At-
2 times a year.
Two times a
Probably
week?
two times a
2
year.
times a week.
You shet yourself
Hey.
twice a year?
Oh, hey,
Maybe,
Twice a
maybe
month.
it was, well, for this year, yeah.
Motherfucker, I'm.
Well, last year,
What?
2018 18 year. yeah.
shit.
Okay.
2018.
Hey, quick question, Oscar.
What's up?
How did you fall at work this morning?
No, it was, okay, it was simple. No, it was actually it
Yo,
was just
for
wet, it
real.
was just wet because the metal because the base of
taking
the
a
truck.
shit.
What?
Were you taking a shit?
No, it wasn't
Oh.
taking shit. It wasn't
Slipped on
taking
your
shit.
own-
Hold on.
Taking a dump.
I was
Hold
just
on.
wondering.
Hold on. Is your shit story
That
that story?
No, it's not.
No,
I just
I-
happened.
It should be.
he's building up.
There's
to it.
nothing better than that story. Swear to God.
But he's talking about the fall I had this
No,
morning.
I know. But he
But
said, like, you're talking about shit stories. Like, everybody has a shit story. Is your shit story the one that he referred to?
No.
That wasn't this truck.
No.
No.
I
But
was
you
just
get what
won-
he meant, right?
Yeah, I get what it meant.
I don't
And that's
know
not your
the
best
story.
shit story?
No.
But that isn't. Oh, okay, no, that was not a shit story.
I was asking a question.
But should be your shit story.
He ate
Oh.
shit.
Yeah, that's now I'm talking about though.
And
I'm
your-
talking about
and
real
your
shit.
And your shit story. Really?
Oh, you're confusing the fuck. You're confusing the fuck out of this whole like.
Oh, why?
White because he just asked me about a fall earlier, and you were talking about the shit story. But I did bring up the shit stories because I
Right.
brought up shit stories.
Right. Never mind. I'll ask you later. I'll ask you after this, actually.
I'll ask you right now.
too
Like,
late.
I'll tell you right now. He's talking about the fall I had today.
Yeah, on the truck.
Yeah, I slipped and fell because of the wet metal floor,
Right.
and I misstepped and I didn't grab anything. And I was like, oh shit, and so I just fell on my back. All right.
On
but-
the concrete or the
yeah,
edge of the
pavement
truck?
on pavement.
Oh shit.
How
yeah.
tall is this truck?
The level was probably like my up to my hip.
Like
So
3 feet.
3, 4 feet.
Okay. Like my dad's truck?
So you fell
Yeah.
off the step,
Okay.
like the ledge, or
Your
what?
hips
Yeah,
are
the
not
ledge.
4 feet tall.
Yeah, 4
fall
feet
off the
tall.
ledge?
Because it was wet. Because it was raining in San Diego.
You never heard of rain? Hey, water's wet, dog.
Did you was it like a straight fall, or did you like get propelled backwards?
No, a straight fall.
Just slip
You
like
didn't
that.
have waterproof shoes and shit. What's wrong with you?
No, I didn't.
Waterproof shoes.
No, I actually
Waterproof shoes.
I stepped and then I didn't realize I was that close to the edge and I stepped
Hey,
back.
don't push him.
Bam,
He's
bam.
close to the edge.
And he's about
But
to
you were
break.
talking about
You're gonna complain.
the shit story where I actually shit myself at work.
No, I was not
What?
talking about that
Whoa,
at all.
Yeah.
whoa,
No,
whoa.
no.
But damn.
Look, when he
That's
said
aggressive.
like, "Oh,
Who
how
pissed
did
you
you
off?
fall?" and then he said, "Were you taking a shit at the time?" Because there was a time when that happened. So I'm asking you if that was your shit story, and you said no.
There's a time you telling me if I fell while taking a shit.
No, if that was your shit story, the one where you started bleeding off your head.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Is that your shit story? And then you're like, no, and I said it should be.
Hey,
I
that
put
is my
nothing
shit
better
story.
than that.
Story.
Yeah,
There's
I
nothing better than that.
I forgot about
I
that.
forgot
one.
about
That's
that.
what I was referring to.
Hey,
Okay.
I didn't realize
Because
that.
I thought that was a joke that you were making.
No,
That's a
I
shit
didn't.
story.
He's like, did you fall?
That's a hell of
Were
a
you
shit
taking the
story.
shit? I was like, oh,
Were you
he's talking
take-
about that one time where you.
I wasn't,
fell
but
when you
I'll
taking
take
the
it.
shit.
You
Yeah,
remember that?
yeah, I remember. Okay, so okay,
That should be
point
your
of
shit
the
story.
story is that I fell asleep in the toilet.
How? What were you doing before?
Okay, look, watch. We first okay, watch. We were making weed brownies
Yes,
for the
sir.
first time. Okay, and then Michael, the G that he is, he stepped to the plate. Let me
No
make
government names. Never ever again. Do it again.
Oh, that's right.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
What's his last name?
I already said it. I already said it.
Well,
Right? What's his last name? Go ahead though. Go ahead though.
How tall? Does he like long walks on the beach? What
Let's
else
talk
he gonna
about
say?
him for next.
Go
like,
ahead
10
though.
minutes.
Go ahead.
Hey, describe
This
him to a
Vato, this
T.
Vato said it. Let me step.
Vato.
Yeah, I know,
This
right?
Vato
You
was
wanna
like,
give him a description? You want to give him a description?
Right? Hey, if you were in a police lineup, how would you draw him? Go.
Sad. Yeah.
Right?
Well,
What
my
else you
friend
gonna give
Michael.
up?
y'all know who he is. Okay, y'all know
Go
who he
ahead.
Check
is.
my Facebook. I have
Go
a
ahead.
He
picture with
stepped
him.
up. He stepped up. Started saying, "Let me do the
Keep
weed
going,
brownies."
my friends. Search. Go ahead. Sorry.
You fucking dick. Let him make the let me make the weed brownies. So we let him in charge for making the weed brownies.
All right.
He did not know how to make weed brownies,
Right.
right?
Right.
You
I
know
can
how
vouch
he-
for that.
Hey,
I remember
Giannis,
that.
you know how he made them?
He's no.
No, obviously.
No.
Okay.
Tell us.
What do lesbians like to do?
manly stuff?
Scissor.
This guy gets.
Yeah. So he scissored
Oh.
up. He scissored up the weed and crumbled the weed all over
Okay.
all over the weed brownie, the mixture, right? And we were eating them, but then Louis was there,
Well, let's be fair.
and I was like, nobody wanted to eat them, and I kept eating them. And then like I remember that weed brownie because I even picked out the weed
Yeah.
from the
it
brownie
was
to
still
smoke.
green.
Yeah, it was still green.
It was still green and smoke. So we're. That's not the point. But go ahead.
So I took a couple
So you got
shots.
stoned off the edibles that
Yeah.
didn't really get you high.
Wait, he
Right. That's basically
How
what he's
much
was
saying.
still in the.
How
the
much
bud?
weed was in
I mean,
it
the
though?
brownie?
Like
Yeah, still in the brownie.
solid
So you
nugs
put
or what?
pressure on
It-
Yeah,
was
No, smaller than
How are you
actual
supposed to make
nugs.
it?
you're supposed to.
Bunch of pinners.
Oh shit! How weed brownies? You cook them first, and
You
then
kick
you then
you
you
kick-
extract the oil.
You cook the
You
weed
make 'em
first.
oil.
You cook the
hey,
weed
you
first.
cook them first and extract the oil. That's all you got to do, dog.
You cook the weed, and
Okay,
then
how?
you eat it like brownies.
Like in brownies. So he literally.
No, he did it right.
He literally added.
just
it like
didn't
if
heat
was
it up long
Parmesan-
enough.
Like some fucking.
If it was like some chocolate chips,
He just didn't heat
melt.
it up
yeah.
long enough.
Exactly,
That's
he
what it
did.
was.
He did.
So
Put it on like if it was basil.
So I had to go to work the next day, and then I woke
Sprinkled
up.
across.
I was kind of like a little
How you
hungover.
like it, by the way.
I was a little hungover that day,
the
and
original.
I was like, and I had a bunch of weed in me still. I was still high as hell. High
Because
as
you ate
hell.
them whole.
I am whole. And then I went to the restroom because I had to take a shit, and I passed out on the toilet while sitting down, pants down.
Sorry.
Then what happened?
Eddie woke up. How'd you
And
wake
then
up?
I did a Steven, and I was seizuring.
No government names, Papa.
Jesus, this guy's just giving out all kinds of stuff.
Go ahead.
2 people.
Shout out to Steven.
Thanks, Steven.
Hey, if you go on his friends list,
Oh, jeez.
What does he look
Stephen what?
like?
Yeah,
Hey,
Stephen what?
hey, if,
What's
He
his last
seizured.
name?
He was okay.
if you were in
anyways,
a
Social?
lineup, if you were in a lineup, what would he look like? Go ahead, describe him to a T.
Can we get
And
his
give out his
social
social
security
anyways,
number?
His height,
So-
his blood type,
Social
Yeah.
security number too.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Go ahead,
Okay.
go ahead.
All right. Let me run
his
this.
favorite
Let me
movie.
do
Go
this.
ahead, tell him.
I hit my head on the bathroom floor. I woke up and I was seizuring on the ground.
Wait. Look, check this out. Hold on.
You were?
Stop right there.
Yeah.
Pause right there.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck.
time out.
Wait, say that.
Time out. So this was taking the shit, right? He says he passes out. Then he wakes up with his face on the floor and he's seizuring.
Yeah, I see
So
red.
you're seizuring ass up.
Yeah, I see red.
Shout out
I
to
see red
Chevelle.
because our bathroom floor is white. So I woke up.
I see.
So
Oh, you saw blood.
yeah, I saw blood. But I didn't knew it was blood. I just saw as the color red, and so I was seizuring, and then like I was trying, and then it looked like when you're waking up from like anesthesia, like there was like lights in front of your eyes,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I woke up. I went to the mirror and I was like, "Oh shit!" And then that's when
Then you woke up, Phil.
Yeah, then I woke up Phil.
yo, hey, when did you wipe your ass though?
That's the question I had. That's the question I had to.
Solid question.
Shit was already dry, cuz.
Yeah.
That shit
No,
dry.
no, no.
It's just, that's
You know how
you gotta
long I
take a
was
shower
asleep
now,
for?
cuz.
I stood up and I was like, oh shit, I need help. And then there was a process. There's a thought process. There's a time delay for me to think. Should I look for my pants? Or not?
You didn't have no pants on?
No.
What happened to your pants? They're not even in the bathroom?
Immediately after I got up. I had my pants on my ankles.
You
And
got
I-
abducted by aliens for when they're
And then I had to check myself out. Oh shit.
There ain't no pants.
I had no pants. First of all, I had blood. Oh, blood. Need help. Oh, pants. That's the thought
And they were
process.
not in the bathroom.
They're in the bathroom.
Oh, okay, that was my thing. Thank you.
Yeah. So
I should be your shit story, by the way.
that is my shit story. I was unprepared. That was a trip down memory lane.
You delivered it horribly, but
I did. I'm sorry.
that should be your shit story at all times.
You took your own shit story and you butchered it.
Yeah,
did.
he did, because
I
that
did.
that
It
shit
was a-
story is amazing. It really is.
Oh man,
It is.
It really is. He went too far back in the day.
I did. But I did get high off the weed, the crumpled weed off the brownies.
I don't know, because you smoked it too. I don't think
I smoked brownie weed.
there was actually chocolate in the bowl.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember texting. I'm like, oh, this shit is disgusting. I don't even want to suck this anymore. We talk about there's weed in here.
Oh,
That's probably why
man.
you passed out, dude.
Yeah,
bro. Dang.
it was the chocolate.
I held chocolate,
You smoked fucking sugar.
That shit was disgusting.
but it was pure chocolate though, because it went. Because
Fucking matter.
It went through the water.
Doesn't matter. Yo, this shit's disgusting.
Ali brought that up, but you brought up different stories. I just agreed the whole unification of us of having individual shit stories.
Because you mentioned something about it, and I was like, hold on, is this your shit story? And you're like, oh, it's not. And I was
No,
like,
it's not.
Yeah, I forgot about that
That's
one.
probably what
That's
they
the
walked
best.
into.
That's the
Oh, that's
best one.
disgusting, bro.
That was you,
Dang.
bro.
Ah,
Oh, man.
man. That
That's
was
disgusting.
Sure,
Passed
dude.
out. Oh,
disgust.
man.
That was totally you.
That's aggressive.
That was aggressive.
Hey, that's.
What about
Woo!
this one?
Oh my god. Jeez.
I'm not looking. I'm a gag, fool. I'm gonna start throwing up.
That is.
That's extreme.
Hey, that reminds me.
That's not that bad.
That reminds me when
that
Andy.
the first one I saw, that shit was disgusting. Because it was
so much smaller in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
That was a gigantic log.
yeah.
it was a log followed by some backup.
It was like
That was a real log.
That was
Plus the other shit.
That was like a Paul Bunyan type of log.
Plus the other shit.
Oh, the
It was
red
like a
stuff?
salad and shit.
Looked like baby food.
a fucking
yeah.
salad.
Yeah,
A salad?
shit
What do you mean?
salad.
Hey, take that shit off, man. I can't look
That's
at
not
I
a
can't look at this shit anymore
Yeah, it
either.
was
fool.
the-
I gagged
Yeah,
off
man.
the first one, fool. I'm not down.
Dude. That's foul.
Oh,
You're
nasty-
foul,
You're
fool.
nasty, Oscar.
okay.
Who cleaned you up?
No one.
Did you take a shower after?
You know what? And nothing
That
came
shit
out.
has it. You still have
Nothing.
to
Ain't nothing
stay.
came out.
You
I
probably
remember.
already had flesh trying to get up, and then you fell.
Oh, you're right. Because I had amnesia. I have amnesia because I don't know what happened
Do you
between.
have amnesia?
Yeah,
What's
I don't
your
know what
last
happened
name?
between.
Don't say it.
Oh, so there was no shit anywhere.
There's no shit. That probably happened before I shit.
Probably happened
I-
after because, or that.
Yeah.
Did you feel like? Never mind.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Stop with your shit stories. They're grossing Felipe out.
Anybody else got a shit story?
That did nothing.
I just can't tell mine.
Aww.
No, I'll tell you after though.
Boo. Okay.
What?
For sure.
Whoa.
I think you couldn't tell yours.
Not on here.
No, you just want to be a mark like me when I just spout.
Y'all have a whole voicemail of me. I can't even change it or soften it up like you did.
It's not like you guys got a
That's just
reputation to
wild.
uphold. I mean, I'm looking
True.
at you, Phil.
Oh.
True.
No, I'll tell you right after.
Very true.
Okay, for sure.
Right after.
Right after when Felipe. Okay. Since we were on the subject of bodily fluids, blood doping. I don't know.
Blood doping.
Yeah.
What's that?
You want a blood dope or
You
what?
wanna
Blood
tell us
doping.
about blood dope?
Okay, Okay, so what do you think blood doping is?
I don't know.
Literally what it sounds like.
What is it?
Injecting blood into your system.
You see, I didn't know about that. I didn't know that was a thing.
It is?
But
It's
I
not
mean,
a thing. I don't know.
it is though. That you're right.
Blood
You
doping?
you mentioned it to me before. Basically,
Like,
that
get you high?
nah,
And exactly, it's not. It doesn't get you high.
athletes put their own blood back into their system?
Yeah, so they could put their own blood, their own healthy blood, into their system. Like they have a little bit of extra
When
blood
do they extract it?
when they're healthy.
Like dialysis.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Kinda. Right?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking
Wait,
So
so
what's
too.
the
they
point of that?
extract blood from themselves and use it 3 months.
Their
later?
own blood?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, their own blood. They
3
could
months
use. They could
later or
use.
what?
They could use their own. They could use their own blood.
Is that so,
How do they know when they're
So they
at
won't get
peak
sick?
health?
is
No,
that
no,
it?
no.
Yeah,
To
they
enhance
won't get
their
sick.
So it's like
What?
like
To
taking your body to
Is
the
it?
mechanics to get a tune-up. And
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Exactly.
To enhance like athletes.
It
Like if you're
increases-
LeBron James, he would do
What
this
it really does, what's
when
really
playoffs come
the
around.
aim of it is to increase the red blood cell count
needs to do
in
to
you,
come back, bro.
and the more red blood cells you have, the more oxygen it can store.
And what does that do?
It helps out muscles,
Exactly.
right?
Plus you
So
could-
so every breath you take, it's a lot healthier for your body because there's more
there's less
red,
fatigue.
more red blood cells for your body to absorb. I
So
mean,
they're less
more red
fatigue,
cells
right?
for you to work with, so you can absorb more air.
So they're less fatigue.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
right.
I'd say 80 times for you to.
Does
hear
that
me.
work?
Yes, apparently it does because
Sounds
apparently
like
What are the bad things about it?
that's what I was thinking. Why the fuck shouldn't they let them do it? You know, it's when there's
Maybe
kinda
because
like
it's not
cheating.
safe.
exactly
not really
the
cheap.
ethics of it.
Uh,
The X of I
You
mean,
don't think
it
it's
is.
first of all, because
Yeah,
first
it
of all,
is still
because
cheating.
first of all, it doesn't
even
have
though
to
it's
be.
your own blood, it's still enhancing
It's
your
that,
performance.
and sometimes they don't even use their own blood. Sometimes they buy blood and use someone else's blood, as long as they're your own
then,
blood
yeah,
type.
I could tell why that's illegal. But is it any harm to the body itself?
Only
If you use a different blood type.
the guy who did
No,
it.
just period.
There was a guy that got caught, and they took a picture of him in the act.
Yeah, the
and
soccer
he was
player.
yeah, I
I've
think
seen
so,
that.
right? And then he got caught on the couch.
Yeah, he's on the couch and he has
Pull that
two
up. Can you
tubes.
pull that up?
He has 2 tubes in his arm.
There's a Reddit
Just
post.
put
Blood doping Reddit.
Was it the? It wasn't the Olympics, right? Or was it
Olympic trials? Probably.
right trials? Right? Yeah,
Something like
Olympic
that.
trials
It
soccer
enhances
player.
his body.
He's an Olympian athlete,
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
right?
But he's literally on the couch and he can't just take everything out and shit. It's
Yeah.
dangerous. So they're like, there's a security guard next to him, and then the camera guy. He's just like, oh, well, fuck, I gotta finish.
Yeah, he's like they're disappointed, like, oh shit.
But he still has to finish.
Okay.
It's
So,
dangerous.
Is this it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Skier. I think
oh,
that's what it
hey,
was.
go down to the mirror.
It's not available.
No, you went too far down.
What?
The mirror link posted in the comment thread. You fucking
A
retard.
little bit.
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Where is it?
Yeah, he did.
Wait, minimize that one. Oh, you can't minimize that one.
Yeah, you
Ah,
can.
shit.
You just gotta
Right
click it.
there.
Nah,
Where the mirror?
That was the article.
What if the article contains the video, though?
That's true too.
Hey Jerry, press Control F. Type in mirror.
Near?
Yeah.
There you go.
Boom.
Oh, shit.
Like how I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda.
Wait, bro, eh?
Look at it. Like, fuck.
Wait, go back.
Restart it.
Wait, who took this video?
The guys who busted
the
him
guy who busted him.
with that video
He's like,
proof.
well, fuck.
He's like,
Well, fuck.
What is he doing? He's pumping blood in him?
yeah.
That's exactly what he's saying. Yeah. He's like, well.
So that's human blood. That's human blood he's pumping into. So
He's
it's like a
like,
fucking
well,
vampire.
You got me, bro. Like, there's nothing I can do now. Damn.
Oh my
Dude,
god,
there is no way.
dude, it's weird, right?
Like it pumps him up type shit?
You have
Yeah.
you have to
Fucking
get
pain?
some kind of high off that.
It's not. It's only. It's
pro-
purely
prob-
performance.
Yeah, probably same as runner's high. It'd be like that.
Well, if you take your blood and it has like a low, like red blood cell count, and you flush that shit out and you pump it in with like some optimal fucking blood, it has to
Right.
be.
But that's what I'm saying. It'd be like fucking runner's high.
Did he get in
It'd
trouble?
be like you
Yeah,
know, like,
it's
I'm-
illegal in
I'm,
Australia.
like,
He got
feeling
caught in
amazing
Australia.
and Great.
He
So
got
what happened?
I don't think he hypes him up too much.
big
One at a
ass
time,
fine and
out.
like I think his
Disqualified from the event,
disqualification for the event.
and he gets banned for a couple of years.
Okay, so there's a few things that pops already when this comes into why it's not legal, because it makes perfect sense, especially if the whole big thing is
Especially in
about
competition.
the whole thing is about being at your peak physical health in order to perform, and anything that enhances that is a no unless you eat and be
Natural.
healthy as natural and
Yeah.
be healthy as possible.
It's not his fault. His
But-
veins are eating blood.
What?
No, because that's still performing enhancing.
know what I mean?
I get that part of it.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
But why is it illegal?
Yeah.
You don't know?
The ethics of it is that
It's illegal in competition.
is in competition. Yeah,
Is it illegal, period?
it is in Australia.
Huh.
Oh, I thought it meant it was illegal here, too.
It might be illegal here. Most likely, it's got to be some relation behind that.
I don't see why.
Yeah, exactly. I don't see why either.
Because
competition, I
is
get
is
it.
the way the blood is handled.
Steroids. It's like steroids.
It's like
No,
nah,
it's
it's
exactly.
more like
It
it's.
pumps you up, though.
I know, I get it, but in competition wise, but like in not competition wise, why is it illegal?
Gives them an edge. The way they got that, the way they get the edge
For what?
is it's unethical.
Yeah, I think that's what I think that's what it is.
Yes,
Out
it
of
is.
everything.
Out of
I don't-
everything,
I don't
Just-
know
just
how
like the-
unethical it is. But
it's so unethical.
Yeah, it is unethical.
I don't think so.
Hell yeah! What you mean?
It's technology, baby.
Look, watch, and
Not
and,
really.
and the only way I know people know how to up the red cell count is to sleep in a pressurized chamber.
Right.
And one of the
Athletes do that.
one of the Tour de France winners after Armstrong, he got accused of doping so hard because he became in first place, and he took the blood and it was red cell count way up. They thought he was taking steroids. They were like, no, this is how we do it. And then he sleeps in an industrial tube outside his house that's pressurized, and that brings up his red cell count up. So it's not illegal for him to do that before the competition, but it's illegal for him to pump out blood when he sleeps in that chamber.
Right.
That was fucking weird.
It is illegal, fool.
So one way of increasing your blood count is illegal, and the other's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Nah, it
that's
should
pretty
be
weird.
illegal too.
I don't know.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
All you got to do is get a big old giant.
The only
tube.
the only difference is now you're not taking in blood on the other one.
So both of them should be illegal.
Yeah,
Brings up a good point though. Is like where do you draw the line?
exactly.
Yeah.
they're
You can't
essentially
rate-
the same thing.
It's
I
a
mean,
gray area.
Well, there's always going to be a gray area. Like it's either you regulate or you don't.
But is
Exactly my point.
Because then there'll be endless regulation. We'll come up with new things, and then what are they gonna do? What if like we could get implanted with like chips that like help us perform better or some shit in the future?
Keep us awake a little longer.
Yeah,
I
eventually.
mean, like little energy chip.
yeah,
some shit like
eventually it's
that.
like.
Eventually, but
It's gonna
I
be
won't be
impossible.
allowed to see that.
And athletes will always use something to take the edge, like to get an edge.
Yeah.
This
There always
probably
those-
happens a lot more than we think.
Yeah, but that's just weird. I never heard
Oh.
of that.
Imagine when it started.
Right? The first guy that came up to you like, yo, take your blood out
This
when you're
doesn't
feeling
sound
the
so
best.
far-fetched, you know?
You a
I mean,
vampire?
And put that blood back in when you're about to peak your performance.
There's people that depend on blood transfusions to survive.
Hey, isn't there one for
People
them to
have
look younger?
People have to constantly get
Shout out to
dialysis.
people.
Yes. Hey, you're right. There's something like that.
Right?
Old people do that.
Yeah, with
Rich old people.
Yeah, rich old people do
What
that.
do they do?
They
They
get
inject
young blood.
Yeah, young blood into like
But how many of them are really doing that?
the billionaires. How many
Yeah.
billionaires are in the world?
How many people are actually doing
To
it?
live longer or what?
I don't know. I don't have an example. You're right.
Pump more blood to their heart?
I don't have the data.
There's no way
I don't
to
have
get
all
a-
the
there's
answers.
No way to get
I just have the questions.
It's not like you could take a survey.
More
and-
life.
Okay, well, what companies are doing it, right? Right? How many are
There's-
those?
I think the suspicion comes from there being a gigantic black market.
For it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So somebody's fucking buying it.
Exactly.
Black market.
Yeah.
Unless it's just one
You
big,
can get anything on
unless
the
it's just one old ass billionaire that's
You
taking
get
all the
yeah,
blood.
that's right. That's right, Giannis. You get anything in the black
Who
market.
knows, man? Who knows who it could be? You know?
How about pizza? Can I get pizza in the black market?
Nah.
Only you would do it on the market.
Hey, he's gonna hire a hitman off the black market to pick up his pizza for delivering.
Serio. Only you would
This is
buy
the place.
fucking pizza in the black market.
There's the money.
Damn, that's funny.
Leave it there.
Hey,
Pizza's
this-
gonna come
hey,
with a fucking surprise, bro.
Right? Yo, I'll kill a motherfucker for you, and I'll give you the pizza right after it.
It's gonna come with a note inside, and it's
You know
gonna
what I
come
mean?
with
It's got a bunch of
with a
fingers on
mission.
your pizza.
It's gonna come with a mission, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to fucking murk someone.
Disgusting, bro. Don't ever do that, please.
Why
How
not?
how long have you spent in the black market? Couple minutes.
0 seconds and
Can't say that.
Oscar,
0 seconds.
tell the truth. Nobody's watching.
Nobody's watching.
No.
Allegedly.
No,
Nobody cares, dude.
I never been.
Just tell me offline.
Isn't Little Chinatown a black market?
Wow,
Huh?
that's racist. It's a yellow market. Go on,
That's racist.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I never been in the black market.
Yo, hold on.
Where's Little China or whatever he's doing?
If you have to ask,
Where is Little China? In China?
in China.
Not in China.
It's
Believe
in
it or
LA
not.
somewhere.
That it is.
Callejones?
Is it?
This guy's figuring
Is
it out.
it? Is it? I think it is.
Callejones is
Hey,
black
but the Callejones don't have the food like that. I'm pretty sure Little.
market China do.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of
Korean
like,
town.
Callejones is black market. I seen it on the news.
a lot of this shit happens in Mexico too, where like people get abducted and they get their organs fucking taken out.
Yo!
That happened in Chicago.
Yeah, careful with that.
Yo! Hey.
He has a story.
You know, hey, I used to work with some Heine back when I used to work with my my other cousin and shit, right? And she was the secretary of the office, and I would be the middleman between the office and the warehouse. So I would have to go take paperwork to her. So I talked to her every day, type shit. I was like, "Yo, how you doing today? Good morning, blah blah blah. I'm doing so good, you know. I just found out that two of my friends went. They're sisters. Two of my friends went to Mexico, right? And when they were coming back, they lost one of them. And they're like, they're waiting for days and shit. Blah, so we just had to leave. Maybe we could find her on the other end, or maybe she already went home. And then,
A chick?
yeah. So you know how there's traffic going into like the border type shit out of it. They saw her sleeping in another man's car in the back of it, right? And they're like, "Yo, hey, wake up!" And she was just knocked out.
What was the man doing?
So he was driving, and she was in the back. And so then they got out of the car, and then they made a fuss out about it. Turns out this hyena is stuffed in with drugs. She has no organs or nothing. Her whole body was stuffed in with drugs. The hyena died. And I was just like, "Oh, hey, I'm sorry." But and that's when it was like they were taking like people's heads off with machetes. Remember when it was like
wild.
dangerous, that little wild and shit?
Yeah.
That's when it happened and shit. And I'm like, fuck. So her sister saw her own sister stuffed in with drugs and shit. She was not a real person. She was like, what's that shit called? Like when they do
Like
that
a
with
kidnapper.
dogs?
She was a real person. She was just stuffed.
Taxidermied
Huh?
stuff.
All right. I don't like that. I like to stuff dog. I stuffed my dog. Pause. Pause.
Yeah, and then what happened to the organs? You know.
I don't know. I was just like, I didn't want to ask her
So
too many
they-
questions. I was just like,
That's
sorry
what I'm
about your
saying, though.
friend.
So
They
how
sell
did they
'em.
kidnap her?
How did they lose her?
In Mexico, I don't
How-
know. They all got drunk and shit. Like,
Oh, they
I didn't
took
ask
her
a lot
on
of
a
questions
night
because
out.
she just said my friend died and shit. You know what I mean?
All right.
But
How
I'm
do you
just
think
like-
they-
I'm pretty sure it was like when they were all drunk because
so
they were
had a
like,
night out,
we,
and then
yeah, we couldn't find her type
movie
shit.
hostel.
Yeah, they couldn't find her, and I'm pretty sure they couldn't find her for a couple of days. I think. So it probably happened at night, like at the first night, and then they stayed the weekend type shit. They even probably called off a couple of days. I don't know. I'm just speculating, but I think that's how it would happen.
Well,
Dude,
what
there
are
was-
the odds of in traffic?
Yeah.
Around
Right?
seeing-
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I was thinking about right now how you said
They were
about that
leaving at the same time.
They leave at the same time, and then they found her. That means she was noticeably propped up on the window,
Yeah, probably.
and they only
Yeah, because they had to play it off at the border.
yeah they had played off from the border. So
Exactly.
I can't really.
and that's how.
that was before the border
Dang.
though. It was like they were like in the.
But still, she's propped up. I mean, you just,
Yeah, exactly. So, I
While
mean,
trying to find
you
holes
could
in
do
their
it
story.
though. If you think
Okay,
because they've done it so
but-
much. Why would they change
But
it?
you
They
get
made
what
a
I'm.
big fuss and they waved the cops down and all that.
That's all she told me, bro. I just told you what she told me.
But you get why I bring it up though, right? I mean,
Yeah, it was on
if-
the news. It was.
All right.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, you're right. No, you're sorry.
No, go
Yeah.
ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
my bad. I didn't want to cut you off.
Pretty incredible stories though from that time. Yeah, it was like what, like 2006.
They were
Machetes?
a little later. Yeah, remember they were like.
2009.
Dude, I remember the story of.
No, I was in TPR by then because we were gonna perform in Mexico and like it was too dangerous and we didn't.
I don't blame you.
We didn't want to do it.
I remember the story of.
So it was like late
This
2000s.
one guy that went down there to a bar and he got, some girl started hitting on him and then
His boyfriend or
must
her
have
boyfriend?
no, it was just some girl like she was like interested, so like this fool thought he was gonna fuck. And next thing you know, he wakes up in a tub full of ice, and his fucking his stomach was like cut open, so he was like bleeding everywhere, and like they took out something like his liver or his kidneys.
Damn,
or
he was just left to die.
some random shit. Yeah, and they left him there.
That's what I'm saying. Mexico was
But then
crazy
they're
for a little bit.
Like you hear that, and you're like, well, why didn't they fucking kill him?
Yeah. Because how can you survive?
That's no,
Who
because
knows?
it's just
Maybe-
savage shit.
Maybe he started coming back around,
And they
and
left.
he's like, oh shit, and they just fucking booked
Yeah,
it.
they but
But they stole his fucking organ.
That's
Yeah.
fucking. And then he lives there.
What?
Damn. Bro.
yeah.
In Mexico, and it was a real story. 'Cause It
Imagine
came
that.
out on it came out on the
What do you
news,
mean?
and the
What
guy was
happened?
American.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like the guy
he was an
that came
American
up,
dude.
Dang.
Take that shit out real quick.
Yeah,
No,
he's
he
out
was
there.
like he was chilling with a hyena and they put him to sleep type shit. Drugged
Yeah.
him,
And
Yeah.
woke up.
and we woke up in a tub of ice with one of his organs missing.
Damn.
Imagine waking
Blood
up.
everywhere and
They put him
shit.
in ice, you know?
At least they put him in ice. He could survive.
Well, they probably did that so they could conserve the organ,
Yeah,
and they probably sold it to someone.
yeah.
It's probably like,
He probably woke up like 10 seconds after they left.
well, that's what I'm saying
Did he
about the
die?
whole. That's what I'm saying about
Of
the black
course.
market. It's like it's one of these
I think
places
so.
where you can go up and like
How they know story?
put up a bid for like a fucking liver,
Yeah.
and then some for an whatever amount of money, fucking $5,000, whatever it is, dude. Fucking $5,000 in Mexico, bro.
How do you extract a liver?
You cut the skin. You first you shave the spot,
You
and
wouldn't
then
know.
you get the scalpel.
He wouldn't know.
Jesus.
Go on. Fucking Dexter.
You gotta make a perfect incision.
You're like,
Wait. There's
There's probably a
hair-
YouTube video.
Wait, with
there's
their
probably,
skin?
There's probably a YouTube video for it. They're probably watching it on their phone, trying to wing it.
Yeah, right? What's wrong with you?
Oh my god.
What is it,
What?
like community college version of Dexter?
Serio.
Dude, I was watching this this show too the other day, where it's like a reality TV show about people that work at the border, like
funny.
intercepting shit. You know, like at the airports and stuff for people flying from overseas.
Yeah.
And then they're always like, we're always on the lookout for body parts and any
What?
miscellaneous
Dang. I got dark.
bodily objects.
That got dark pretty fast.
Serio.
Off the bat.
I'm like, what the fuck kind of fucking bodily objects are you guys fucking dealing with here? And then in that episode, they find some guy that's coming in with a fucking human head.
Oh, shit.
Out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Damn.
No, it was for a study for some university, but they were like, dude, they were on alert. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, there was like, I don't. In the background, did you see like so many fucking cops and like the whole
Dang.
staff came down. And I guess it's a thing though. Like people like smuggle probably like organs in or out of the country, or who fucking knows, dude. I don't,
Yeah.
yeah,
Straight up, though.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How much money do you think they get for like
I don't know.
organ?
I don't think they talk about this too much on the news. Like they probably don't give it enough importance, but it's for
real?
sure. It's
Yeah, of
for
course
sure
it's a
a
real
thing.
thing.
Real as the
It's for
drug
sure a
trade.
thing that happens. Yeah, it's not like they don't talk on the news about how much a pound of fucking heroin goes for. You know, and
I
like,
give it away though. No, but check this out. Alex Jones, I just saw him right,
Yeah.
and he was babbling about people taking infants, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they
that's
said-
weird.
And they said for organs.
Yeah.
Give 'em comfortable.
Why use a baby organ?
Yes.
I mean, there's babies in the world that need the same thing. You know? So baby was
Nah, this is
born
rich.
without it.
This is rich people taking.
Infant.
Baby's organ.
So the whole story is. All right, go, you tell it better, cause.
No, I don't know the story that well.
Does
I-
anybody?
All I
So-
know is that basically, what I do know is that in New York they just passed, and in California too. I think the Senate had a hearing on it or some
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah.
That they would allow late term abortions.
Meaning.
Up to 9 months, you could abort the fetus.
Meaning.
That
Even after they're born,
After
post
even after they were born, you could still abort them
post birth.
post birth.
post-birth abortion.
So when they're born,
Ouch.
you can still fucking kill them.
You're just like, you know what?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and then
They just passed that an abortion post birth.
Nine
Crazy.
Why
months.
Did they do that though? Who would do that?
well,
New Jersey?
Why?
People who
People.
are not like.
What's- Like why have the
100% sure that they
exactly
want
like why have the
Yeah, why wait
baby
that long? Yeah,
exactly?
yeah.
But tell them the other end of it though. What Alex Jones says
Oh,
that post birth.
yeah, they like to do it post birth because they get more money, and then they'll hold the baby up to
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I think two or 3 weeks, something like that, and they harvest the organs.
And they
Harvest
keep, and they,
organs.
they resuscitate them too.
So why do they keep? them
That's
for
the
2
weird
weeks
part. That's
alive?
that's
Yeah.
To
that's
harvest
the
the
weird part.
organs.
That's what got me really
Well,
hard.
But what who wants a baby organ though? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Do they grow
do
it
you
out?
grow it out? That's,
Yeah,
that's
that's what I
my
was
question.
wondering.
Like,
Well, what worries me the
Maybe.
most is like
It grows in size after a while.
if
I
they
know.
if they're willing
yeah, if you do
to
it right.
if they're willing to pass a law that allows post-birth abortion.
They know what
it's
to
not
do.
an abortion at that point. It's a fucking.
It's a murder.
It's
Manslaughter. but
It's
for
illegal
baby.
murder.
yeah, it's
Murder.
it's manslaughter.
But it doesn't count as manslaughter
they-
or murder because
It's a choice.
no, they're not yet registered as a human yet because they're not registered in the,
The point is they're-
system. You know what I mean?
They're
Like your
working.
birth-
They're working
your birth
within.
certificate and all that.
They're working within gray areas.
Exactly. So it's a gray area. It's not.
It's a terrible gray
So
area.
it's literally
Yeah,
not a
so the
human
parents will go
because it's not
9
registered.
months
Like what the
that
fuck?
Just to, at the end,
No,
just to
sometimes
kill them?
he said that sometimes that they don't tell the mother and be like, "Oh, you lost your baby. It was a bad delivery."
That was the sketchy part.
Yeah, and they would just keep and just telling her that it died, but it didn't really die.
So this is a behind the scenes third party type shit.
Yeah, it's very gray. That's what I'm saying. Like gray, not black and white. Like
Like a doctor is probably making it. The one who.
that's the main thing, right? That
Yeah, they make more money.
the senator said that he didn't want the government to get into
Yeah.
it because it should just be between the mother and the doctor.
That's the thing
decision.
that's the thing about Alex Jones is that motherfucker rants,
Yeah,
but he's
exactly.
always on point with a lot of like controversial.
But he
ass
just
subjects.
the way he delivers it is sometimes sketchy as
Well,
fuck.
it's because
bro.
the dude's schizophrenic or some shit.
Right, there's something wrong with
Yeah,
him.
but
Something wrong with him.
yeah, that
For
dude
real, there
probably
is.
hits the bottle way too hard or something.
But
But
he does it every time on Joe Rogan.
Dude, when he was
It's
yelling at
fucked
Bravo,
up.
that was so fucking funny.
Choke me out, pussy.
Oh no! After that,
Let's not be
he was
pussies.
loud.
Choke me out.
You are getting me pissed.
He's like, God damn it, Bravo!
Yeah.
They just had a Senate and they passed it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
dumb mother! Dude, he was getting so
He
mad.
was raging. He snapped
And Bravo
on
was
him.
just laughing so hard.
And you know what's funny
He
though?
didn't have the headphones on the whole time either.
I
He just
know.
kept taking them off.
Hey, the funny because he had an earpiece, like CIA shit, like it
Oh,
was
he
behind
did?
his ear.
Oh.
Yeah, if you can see it on his right ear.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, go on.
And fucking when that was happening, Bravo was just like, chill. Hey, I was just kidding. I was fucking with you.
Yeah.
I was, and then Rogan says like, no, we were talking about that before you got here. So he was really just trying to calm him down. He was not really fucking with him.
No, he
it
was
that-
before because he was listening on his way.
But what he was saying is like, I know what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan said something like, yo, we were talking about that before you got
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
So so you could tell that he was lying type shit. Like,
Nah,
He just got scared
Felipe
type
said
shit.
that he was
Oh.
listening on the podcast. The
Listen
live.
to it again, Papa.
I did.
Yo, Louis.
oh, that's right. That's right. The live shit.
Yeah, he's
When he
changed-
said that, you're right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He was listening to it outside before he walked. in.
Right. I forgot that shit went live. You're right.
But I could see how it was a cover.
I know because he was trying to calm him down. But you're
Mm.
right. I forgot about that. Yeah, he did say that. I
Like,
this
he was
fool's
getting into some
lying.
deep shit though.
It was.
He was getting some deep shit. But you know that thing about the babies though, it's like
Real.
That's the
it's
sketch.
real.
I saw a video.
I
Okay,
mean,
I
it's
saw.
real to the extent that
That's a sketch.
the law exists and there's
That's a
this gray
stretch.
area.
Mhm.
But I don't know if there's proof of like them actually like selling the organs or if there's a price tag. Like,
When-
but there's a black market, baby. It wouldn't exist if there wasn't
That's
people out there
true.
willing to buy them. You know.
But damn, fool, what are you gonna use? Like, you're gonna grow them out. You have to grow them out. You have to.
Keep him alive.
I wonder what
Keep
if
him alive
for
for how
keep
long?
the baby alive.
they
Like,
probably
what
keep
if
the
what if
baby
it's
alive.
what if it's a really old ass person?
What if the babies
How
go
long
into
do
a
you
slave
have to
fucking
wait?
labor? Slave labor still exists. What if they're being sold off in some little farm in China or some shit?
To do what?
What
Testing.
if they just like,
No?
True that.
Whatever.
yeah,
Who knows?
testing. Do that.
man, could you imagine? That's,
That's
awful.
weird though. I mean, that's weird.
Dude, sometimes I think about like what goes on in the world, and it's not far fetched, man. There could be fucking whole towns in like some rural ass fucking country we've never fucking heard of. Some
Two.
shithole place with no technology, no internet,
To
where
do
like
what?
there's
Like
fucking
Mississippi or something.
massive slave labor, dude.
Mississippi.
I mean, we don't know what goes on in North Korea, dude. There's all kinds of fucked up shit going on in that place, and that's a whole country, dude. Imagine like a
More
little
like-
city.
In the jungle, never heard of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Lost from civilization.
Dude,
Damn.
it's possible, man.
There's a lot still out there.
I mean,
People like you know what I mean. Like they just stay to like hunting and the tribes and shit.
What? Wait.
What about Google?
Wait,
There's
what?
still undiscovered
It would have
like
to be
tribes
like
and
some
shit.
type of
Okay, yeah, you're
underground
right.
spot,
That
right?
has nothing to do with civilization. No technology, shit like that. They're still with spears and horses and type shit.
Yeah, you know plenty about
Yeah.
that.
Well, not horses.
There was someone who
Disrespectful
there was a
joke.
Christian missionary that just got killed by one of those
Yeah,
undercivilized tribes.
with a
Christian?
bow and arrow.
Yeah,
Kirsten.
He's
One of
like-
those Kirsten groups.
Because he went to go deep in the forest or some shit,
he
right?
was a mission. He was like, "Let me fill these
Tell
guys
these
with
people
knowledge."
about technology. That's the devil.
Exactly, that's how it went. That's how exactly it
Yeah.
went.
And they killed
That's what he
them.
gets for being
And
a
and
dumbass.
they didn't do anything to that person.
No, there's
No, why would they?
What the fuck
Yeah.
are they gonna do?
the
Yeah, they were
judge.
coming to invade, and he was like, "Yo, take you
Exactly.
that fucking book
That's what I'm
out."
saying.
There was the judge on that case was like, "Well,
Dude, that
it was
dude
his
must be a
fault."
hero. Imagine how much fucking jungle pussy that was getting.
All of it.
Who?
Even the
He's
men.
the king.
Even the men are offering up the asshole.
Was a Christian
You
dude?
killed the rare
Was a Christian dude white?
creature.
He was white, but he got killed.
Dude,
Yeah. Was he white? Yeah, he was white, but he got killed.
some legends are gonna be told about that guy.
Oh, about him coming. Yeah, there's.
Once we nuke each other and we like wipe each other out, those guys are gonna survive.
Yeah,
Talking about how they
100%.
wiped out the white.
That's
devil.
funny. I just heard that in the office.
What?
Remember when the temp becomes the boss?
Yeah.
So then he's having a party at a bar, and then fucking Michael and Dwight go to the bar
Yeah.
in New York,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
and then he's drunk as fuck. He's like, "You keep going to the bathroom a lot." I was like, "I'll be back in the bathroom." He's talking to Michael, and he's like, and then Michael's trying to pay attention to something else, and he says that he's like, "Yo, do you think if the government in the future, when everybody bombs each other, it's just gonna be nothing but like the people in the jungle that fucking survive and control the world after that?" That's basically what Jerry just said.
What?
What do you mean? You didn't get that?
I got that.
I
Thank you.
got it. I just your reasoning is fucking
I
phenomenal.
just
Went off
said
left field.
I just said I
what
heard that in
Jerry
the
said
office.
just by your explanation.
Yeah,
like, I
me
got
too.
so lost, I forgot
my
everything
bad.
else existed.
My bad. My bad. Y'all ain't paying attention, but these two got it because they're paying
I
attention.
just called you a spear chucker, bro.
That's basically what is gonna. You said that is gonna be like the shit when fucking the apocalypse happens.
What exactly is apocalypse?
When everybody dies.
That's your version of apocalypse.
Oh my bad. What's your version of the
Mine
apocalypse?
is having to listen to you tell that story again.
Well, guys, no, I have nothing.
I just told you what happened in the office. What do you mean? What you talking about?
Yeah, I'll watch it. Jesus. So, I mean, that's aggressive shit. Do you think Alex Jones was right when he talks about that adrenal scaring the shit out of kids and then drinking their blood?
It's possible, man.
What?
The what? The one before that one? The episode before that?
No. Oh, he
Same
talked
episode?
Same episode. He
Look,
talked
man. When
Wait, what?
When
We're
you-
talking about the billionaire vampires.
he talked. Well, that's why, because you had brought that earlier with the doping, but
Right.
he talks about how like you put fear into like children, I guess, like a shit ton of fear, like doing awful things to them, and then you drink their blood for that doping effect, or you take their adrenals and kill them or something.
Yeah,
Right?
That's
well,
like
from what I remember,
same thing with
What's all that?
animal slaughter. Their meat is better
Look,
when
when-
they're in shock, right, or something like that.
No,
it's
that's
not.
The opposite.
It's the opposite.
Then why is
But
that
they take
the
their
same?
adrenals because they.
Hey,
say
that's
it
a story.
produces-
That's someone made up. Someone made that up as a joke, and some people thought it was real.
What?
So
What I just said?
Yeah, what you just said.
So it's the opposite.
It's not.
Yeah.
No.
When
Yeah.
you.
It is
That's why
opposite.
when
When they're like in
hunters-
shock
when they're in shock, they stress out, and that
And
turns the
meat-
meat sour.
because
Yeah.
it turns solid very quick, and I don't know.
When
Imagine
you go
it
to a
just
sa-
tastes-
slaughterhouse,
it turns to
bro.
taste bad.
And you get meat, like let's say you're gonna get a goat or something. Usually the goats get killed pretty fucked up.
Okay.
You know, very rarely do they get like put down peacefully. Like they
They
hang
usually get
them.
stomped
They're
out.
stressed. They know they're gonna get eaten, like
Yeah.
get killed.
Yeah.
You know, they're watching all their homies getting skinned.
Yeah.
Then they go up next. They hang them up, and then they fucking, they knife them or they'll cut the throat.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll cut the throat and they'll still be alive and conscious.
I know.
And then they just got them out.
Right. What
That
did that do
meat
to the meat?
Would be fucking awful. Have you ever heard, like, for instance, like people say that goat meat stinks? It's usually because the way they're killed. You gotta take the meat and you gotta completely drain it.
What does it do to the meat though? Like they're stressed out and it
When they
tenses
stress
up or
out,
what?
they release a chemical.
Ah.
Whatever that chemical is that puts them in that flight response. you
So
know?
it just rots faster or what?
Whatever it is, it sours the meat.
Yeah, it probably rots
It
faster.
sours the taste of the meat. So if you were to kill that goat and immediately cook them, that shit's gonna stink.
Okay,
It
my
might
bad.
taste good, but
I
it's
thought it
gonna
because it
it's gonna
tensed up and then
smell.
like scared and nervous.
Imagine the taste test for that.
It affects the
Right.
taste.
All right. All right.
But
Experienced
but
meat taker.
the
And they're
fact
like,
is that because this chemical gets released in your
Bro-
system when you're scared.
Uh-huh.
For instance, like cats, you know how they fuck with mice.
Yeah.
What they don't tell you is that the first part they eat after they fucking kill them is like the brain, because the chemicals that the mouse released
When they
gives
die.
them an intense fucking high.
Okay. Now, is that the same reason why they do that for what you were talking
I don't
talking
know.
about?
Probably
Because you said it was the opposite, right?
Yeah. This is what I've heard this from Alex Jones and a couple other crazy conspiracies, that they'll torture the children,
Right.
and then they'll literally kill them for their adrenals, because it produces some chemical inside their
For
adrenal
their
glands.
what?
For their adrenal glands.
What is that?
is it right here?
Is
No.
What
Adrenal
is
glands
that?
on top of the
The-
kidneys.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that what produces adrenaline or what?
I think of thyroid.
It sound like it. I know, right? What the fuck?
I don't know
All this
anatomy.
right here.
Where
Yo,
the fuck the
what is
adrenal
that,
gland
though?
is at? I don't know.
What does that
shit,
produce?
Jerry. It
Adrenal
produces-
glands?
No, it produces some chemical that
Adrenaline or no?
Some form of adrenaline.
It sounded like it. That's why I was like, does that produce adrenaline? It sounded like adrenaline.
Right, I would assume that's what they produce. Fuck if I know.
Yeah,
But there's something that gets potent inside their adrenal glands. I don't fucking know. You
And-
gotta ask Alex Jones.
And they
See,
kill
see,
them
it's
and
right
they do
here.
what?
Adrenal
Eat
glands
the organs.
are glands that produce a variety of hormones, including adrenaline and the steroid aldosterone
And
and
what?
cortisol.
And what is that? What does that do to
they're
the
above
person when they
kidneys,
buy
bro.
it?
People eat them.
And
Can I
each
explain
gland
it?
has an outer cortex which produces steroid hormones
Adrenal glands conspiracy.
and an inner med. See, I don't even know what the fuck that means. But the point is that we know that cats will eat the brain because it gets them fucking high.
See, this is why blood doping is illegal, because it could probably come from the same method.
Hold on, but they killed
No.
children because they produced the highest amounts of it. They know what age and everything,
I guess
and
so.
if they traumatize
I
them,
mean,
it'll
over-
be higher at a certain age.
How
And
do
it
you
just?
how do you master anything? You fail a lot, right?
Hmm.
Try every option till you figure it out.
How
have to
about we
figure
go
it
in lighter tone here, Felipe?
I know,
Okay,
right?
okay.
That got so dark.
Hey, yeah.
All right, so anyways, I'm walking down the street and
yeah.
the
That's the
sun
thing with
was
those conspiracy
shining.
theories, though. They operate in gray areas, just because. So it's like
It's
yeah,
like a
it
dark
gets
cloud over you.
Pretty fucking dark, but probably not true.
Yeah, that's a crazy conspiracy. I mean, I hope it's not true, but
I
there's
hope
weird
it's-
ones out there.
There's other weird ones. Remember, we don't want to go down that
It's a
road
big
because
ass world. There's a lot of it that's true.
yeah, I don't think we should go down the road right now, because then that would lead us to that
To what?
that the weird trend thing we started.
Trend.
We're looking into.
Oh yeah, we don't want to talk about that yet.
Yeah, not
About what?
anymore.
Yeah, no.
Well, remember that
What's
one of
all
the first
about?
one of the first episodes was talking about those pointy shoes in Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, those dumbass shoes.
That
Yeah.
wasn't the first, was it?
Yeah, that was one of the first. Anyways,
Silly ass shoes.
yeah. Anyways, let's not go down that path.
Hey,
It's just
was
the
Oscar here for the march?
For the march?
Yeah, the war.
Oh, you didn't see the border.
The march of the war.
You didn't see the
The
uncomfortable
war
border?
march.
The
No.
border between India
He wasn't here.
and Iraq.
He
Honestly,
wasn't here.
Honestly, Oscar, you would fit right in.
What do you mean?
I think you'll be the capitan.
Lace them up with it.
You'll
Jerry.
come in like this,
You'll have
all
the
swagged out.
flexing hard on them.
He'll be like this, swagged out, and like some dope ass shit, bro. You already know it by name?
I think it was these countries.
You don't even know.
Yeah,
You gotta go full
It
throttle.
was India. Here.
You have it bookmarked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, man, I forgot.
yeah. This is war, fool. Two
Hey.
countries at war.
He's looking at the camera so daggeredly.
Shout out to the
War.
homie,
This is
Scott
this is-
McCurdy, for showing me this.
guy.
Hey, two countries at war.
Dude, you should shave your face like that.
Thinks he's swagging, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Look, they all think they're swagging. Look, they're all swagging. Look at this. It's Crip versus Bloods right here. This is how they get down.
And you're positive this is real.
What else?
Oscar, get
What you
that.
mean?
Dude, shave all your fucking stash like that.
That's just like that,
Yeah, get married like that, bro.
Get married like that.
dude. That's extra,
That's Oscar.
dude.
Exactly.
Look at that. Do you want us to chant for you like that, or not?
Yeah.
Damn, look at that kick.
Flexing
That shit
on
was
him.
high.
Flexing on him.
Yeah. Look at the kicks how
Look
high
at
they
the
are.
crowd size.
Look how nervous he is.
Oh,
Cannot be a-
yo, this
a
is like
movie.
Stump the Yard, fool.
He was
This
like,
is
"Did you
real,
see
bro.
that fucking lift?
Yo, hey.
Did you see that lift?
Yeah, yeah.
He's all sweating bullets. Like shit, son.
Yo, he was looking through the fence like, oh, they're getting down.
Oh yeah,
They're getting down.
damn.
We gotta
Look at
bring
this.
it.
Look at this.
This is India. And
Look at him. Uh-oh. Swag master right here. Oh.
India and Pakistan.
Oh, he gets down. Watch.
It's a walk-off.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this. Look at this.
The guy with the biggest beard gets down though. He's swagging. Watch.
The higher the kick.
Watch him swag out.
Look at him. Look at
Look
him.
at him. Look at him. He's like, "What's up, homie?
What's
I see
up?
you.
What's
Oh,
up?"
stopping more than you." Ooh, it's a battle. But they don't cross each other's territories.
You know, it'd be
Stomp the Yard shit.
What the fuck?
Everybody's wilding. Yeah.
as primitive as it sounds. You know, it'd be dope
Yeah. They don't
if
cross
they just
it.
started fucking shooting each other
Yeah.
right then and there.
They don't cross it.
That would be comical.
They can.
That's
It's
aggressive.
The
Exactly.
yearly.
They'll stomp on them. Sorry, go ahead. What'd you say?
This is so fucking retarded, bro.
I did it.
People
I,
are fucking
Cross the line?
stupid. Look how fucking primitive we are.
I didn't want neither flags to touch, and didn't want to go down faster than the other.
Look at this.
They do cross. Oh, they don't.
No, they
Look
don't.
At that.
Look at him.
They're battling right now.
Ah,
boo!
Yeah, no, and it ends with this. There's a bunch of homos, both sides.
It's all peaceful now.
Oh, they
We'll
close it.
keep the peace for now. But if you were to fucked up on
Yeah,
one
like
of those
keep it-
steps,
Oh, he messed up at the back.
Yeah.
They messed up at the back. Ah.
Oh, you gotta give it to India. They brought the heat.
yo,
Gotta
here's
give
a-
it up to India. Yo, they
that
stomped
shit
the
was,
yard.
Hey,
Shout out to
that shit was
shout out to
that shit
India.
was dope.
That's
All
funny.
right, you're positive that's real.
They got down. Of
That's
course, it's
sort of
real.
war.
This isn't some type of like gimmick, highly produced joke.
No, dude.
No, bro,
That's a ton of
that's too many people.
Where are you gonna find that many?
Have you seen a movie? You stupid bitch. That's too many
They ain't
people.
getting paid.
You never know.
Hmm.
They're not getting
Does
paid.
that look fake to you?
Yeah.
Dude, I never knew about this. It's funny as fuck.
It's like the Rose
Right.
Parade.
Yeah, no, it's border games.
It's border games.
Yeah.
Look at this fool marching.
Oh, this is the Pakistani
It's like
side.
the Olympics type.
Oh shit.
Said him.
Dude, look at this for pop lock and drop.
Look at him. Look at him. He's breathing like.
He's ready for this.
Yeah, look, he's breathing like that. Like
Dude,
he-
there's a bunch of people
look
cheering
at him. Look,
back
he's
there.
still breathing.
He's living his best life now.
Imagine
He's
those.
like, this is my
Imagine
time to
what-
shine.
Imagine
what
those.
they go through to be in the team.
Exactly. Imagine
For
the energy he
real.
took for those kicks. That's like
Exactly.
breathing that hard.
Dude, this looks dope, dude. Look at this guy. He's fucking fat.
Watching all these fake guys.
Nobody's
That's
sitting
impressive.
next to him because he's too big.
Damn.
He's a huge man. I mean, look at the size
Yeah,
of this guy
I can't
compared
stop
to that
looking
guy.
at him now.
Oh
No.
shit. Gates open.
Uh-oh.
Gates open.
Oh,
What's
fuck.
up? Everybody's going wild. Kick his fucking ass. You better stomp that floor.
There's always somebody I'll hope they pass.
I don't understand why they're doing this though.
They gotta creep something.
I think it's a display of their patrolling skills. Because I think their guardsmen have to patrol the palace, right?
Oh.
Oh, I threw it down.
Oh shit, son.
Damn. I wish the U.S. Army did this.
Wow.
Look at
Instead
him.
of bombing
The
people,
crowd
they could
went
just have
wild.
a dance off.
The crowd went wild.
Dude, look at the attitude, too. Look at him.
We should do
Serio.
it state by state.
Yeah, state line.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Team captains are going.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Oh, shit.
Dude,
fool.
yeah, this
Look,
is
he's
real
still
as fuck.
flexing. Oh, he'll flex. Oh. Oh, he fixed his hat.
Intimidated.
What's up, fool? What
Better keep your
Looks
hands
like
behind
the
your back.
Super Troopers.
the? He does look at shit.
I want to know what they're saying.
Probably doing the chant.
One of them is Pakistan.
One thing talk
Oh,
that shit.
Pakistan?
What is this? Oh, the flags. It's a flag off.
That's what it is.
This fool looks frustrated. That fool looks frustrated.
That's what it is.
Look at how pissed off these two fools look.
I took a page up the Zoolander.
Look at this guy.
It's a flag off.
Hey, he's not having any of
Dude,
it.
he's chilling there. with
He's
some
waiting
heavy-
for some shit to pop off.
He's like, I wish a motherfucker
Right.
would. He's waiting for someone to step
He's
a
like,
toe
cross
over.
over the line. Cross over. I'm gonna shoot that toe.
I'm ready to unload on him, Kevin.
It's literally a flag off. This was doing it with Mostilo though.
Who?
The dude in the black. The other
Yeah.
guy's like, he's just doing it.
He's on some Mark ass flag pulling.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
This is pulling the fuck out of that flag.
Yeah.
Look at him.
He's got so. Oh,
let
look
me
at
do
that!
this.
So much
Damn.
Oh,
swagger.
he fucked
Look at
up.
that.
He had his boy
I
coming.
wonder what they're chanting.
Are we gonna beat them? We're gonna beat them.
They're probably calling each other insults.
Are you putting it up?
That was a hasty walk.
Yeah, they're going crazy, huh?
Yeah. Is their pay-per-view, fool? This is their fucking Chuck Liddell versus Tito Ortiz.
For real, bro.
This is their WrestleMania.
Look at these
dog.
guys right here. They're tuned in.
Oh.
Yeah, they're more hyped on this side than we're on.
What's up,
Black
homie? Look at that. Oh, we'll go shit about you.
Damn. The attitude on the Pakistani
Right.
side,
That's
though,
what
is
I'm
the next level,
saying.
dude.
Fuck.
The Indians were stomping the yard, dude.
Look at them. Look at that swag. Uh-oh. They have higher kicks, though. The guys in brown have higher kicks.
That's true.
They almost kicked their own face.
Yeah, but the Pakistani guys have, like, the limited momentum from all the wives they gotta fuck when they get home after this.
And all the swaggy shit they have on. What the fuck is this?
This is such a weird custom, dude.
So strange.
Oi?
Humans are fucking weird. I don't want to watch any more of this shit.
I was epic as fuck. I was into it.
That was
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Does it answer your question about it being real?
Yeah, I still think it's a giant psyop because we live in a dome and this is a simulation, Jerry.
That makes perfect sense, actually. I could relate to that more.
Alex Jones.
Well, I'll buy into it
He lives in a dome.
for now.
He thinks this is Trump's. Trump.
A Trump dome?
No, Jim Carrey's movie was it called? Something Trump.
Trump a dump?
Jim Carrey's movie?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Truman?
Truman.
Show.
Truman.
Life is a true man.
Yeah. Truman.
That's funny.
Thank you.
Where's that from?
It's Truman. fool.
Fernandez?
It,
You
know
got
how
bars?
his
There's
movie,
bars.
You know how his movie is like a fucking a dome? That's what you think life is?
No, it was a joke.
I think that's what life is. I don't think that's what life is. Why not? Have you ever been to the end
Have
of
you
the
ever
world?
have you ever been to the end of the world?
Edge of the world.
Have you?
Yeah,
How
I
can we
want
have
to.
an edge on a round world?
Not wrong.
You know, I was looking at Conan O'Brady's, Conan O'Hara's,
O'Brien?
no,
You said two names that I didn't recognize.
Right?
Colin. No, it's Colin something. The guy who got
Wait,
interviewed.
It's John Smith.
The guy who got interviewed by Joe Rogan. And he actually went on foot, traveled from edge to edge in Antarctica.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that.
Did he reach?
podcast.
Did he reach the wall?
Yo, he ran into
He
the
asked,
wall.
asked that question.
He took pictures.
I don't
He
believe
fucking-
him.
He hopped it too.
Did he go over the wall?
Dude, he fucking pissed on the wall.
Yeah, he wrote his name on a wall.
Did he go over the wall? Did he go
No.
past the wall?
He couldn't get over it
Why?
because he was running out of oxygen.
Sounds like a failure to me.
Should have drank the blood.
For real. Anybody rich enough to go that way?
Right? Not a blood doping fucking
Exactly.
idiot.
Stupid idiot.
He said it was so cold that he had to tape up everything, like the tiniest bit of skin like exposed to the air would give him frostbite. That's how cold it was.
But he was behind the wall. But he didn't go over it. How big was the wall? Some
Giant.
Some
Imagine Alex's appetite
some-
manifested in
Oh wow!
length.
some
And height.
Height.
some Game of Thrones shit.
Yo, Game of Thrones ain't got shit on this wall.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
Oh, that I thought. Yeah, Jerry.
Do I
does.
look like
I
Jerry?
don't know.
Hey, Yondis doesn't either.
Oh, what?
Wait, hey, Post Malone, how come you don't watch Game of Thrones?
Why? Have you seen any episode?
See, he knows.
You
Nah.
Tell him.
Y'all wild.
It's just whack.
Y'all seen Prison Break?
Yeah.
At the first
You
episodes.
would watch a bunch of guys in prison trying to break out.
Hey, back in
Hey,
the
wait,
day,
wait. Did you
though.
say that
Breaking
shit's
Bad?
hard, or did you say you were hard? Clarify for us while you were watching it.
It's involved. Ugly.
I saw Oz.
The wizard.
The doctor?
Nah, the show.
I know.
About
He has
prison.
a talk show.
No,
Dr. Oz.
the prison
Oh,
prison
yeah, I've seen his
series.
talk show.
Yeah.
That's gay as fuck. Don't watch
The
Oz.
Wizard of Oz. Did the lion ever find his courage?
It was a show about prisoners, but there's not butt fucking in it. So
That's why you watched it.
no.
Dude, did
What's
you guys
that?
watch that documentary I
Why?
asked you guys to watch?
Imagine with that you don't have to imagine.
Wow.
Have you guys watched
Wow.
Abducted in Plain Sight?
Oh,
I've only seen
That
a little
sounds
bit of it.
hilarious.
I want to watch that documentary. It's on Netflix, right?
Dude, it's in.
That sounds like a comedy.
What is it?
It was kind of funny.
What's it
I
called?
mean, these people are fucking stupid.
Abducted in Plain Sight.
That sounds like a comedy, cuz. What you mean?
Dude, so in this, you guys gotta watch it. We should watch it and we should talk about it next.
Is it on
podcast.
Netflix?
Yes.
Yes.
Documentary.
Yes.
How many episodes?
Just one.
Give me the background.
Basically, a girl gets abducted.
One girl for the whole season.
It's a real
It's not
documentary,
a
you
season.
stupid idiot.
It's just like a one episode type deal. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
an
yeah, that's
hour
right,
or
that's
so.
right.
Why isn't there more?
There
should be plenty
You
of
mean
this.
only one girl?
Not everything
was
has to be a
abducted?
season.
right?
Jesus.
Everything on Netflix that's good has to be a season.
How to kill? Like
Well,
how,
there's
how to
lot
make a
that
murder?
isn't.
I don't believe you.
There's a shit ton on Netflix that isn't good.
Name me 7.
Name 50 of those specials,
Damn.
those comedy specials.
Go ahead. I'll wait.
Yeah,
50 of them.
ugh.
Go ahead.
Miss Wong.
You don't even have time to watch them.
Exactly. They're awful.
Some of them are pretty awful.
Some of them. There's a whole
Most
bunch.
of them. That's why I don't
Actually, I've
trust
only
anybody's
watched like 4.
recommendations.
There's some great ones on there, but there's a lot of mierda on there.
I'm
There's just
trying
so
to-
much.
I'm trying to watch the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie
Is it on
Dang.
Netflix?
When did it come out?
Me too.
a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Came out in theaters.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm waiting for that.
Well, I think we should
It
end on
came-
that, but we should definitely watch that.
Oh, I'll watch it. What's
We'll
it
watch
called?
it. Abducted in Plain Sight. Watch it by
That
next
shit
week.
sounds like a comedy, bro.
Dude.
Get ready to laugh eventually.
It- look,
pretty-
See,
it's
me and
dark.
this were thinking like, so I probably will laugh at a couple parts,
It's fucked
No,
up.
you will at the end.
Really?
It's
story?
dark in the beginning,
and then,
and
it
then
just
right in
gets
the middle,
stupid?
you're like, "Are you serious?"
I don't really want to watch it then.
Trust me.
It's a bunch of.
How long is it? Like an hour and 20? Don't tell me it's 2 hours.
I don't think it's 2 hours, but I think it's probably closer to the hour mark.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
I'll watch
give
it.
or take.
I'll watch it. Eventually.
It's a good story,
Dude.
man.
No, watch it by next week.
Dude, aliens are
Alright.
involved.
By
There's-
next Saturday?
Aliens are involed. That's all you
Alright.
need to know.
All right, for sure then. I
This
will.
girl really gets abducted though,
All right, for sure.
in plain sight.
Straight up.
I don't even want to. All right.
We're gonna end it
Yeah,
on
man, let's get it.
that. Fucking. Let's watch it.
All right, peace out.
All right,
fools.
peace out, you guys.
Oh, wait. Oh, next episode or later.
This one wants his own outro. Well, listen to me. So Scarito.
Oh, shit.
Hey.